Take 45. Nerds of the apocalypse. The boys and nerds of the apocalypse. They are the people choices. Yo. 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 Nerds of the apocalypse, they are the people choices. They be the eyes, ears, vessel, and the people voices. New gen, taking it back like Eazy-E. Trex preach Showtime and Stevie B. Food for thought, news feed them like a commissary. Going viral, providing killer commentary. A pack of nerds is the clique that I'm rocking with. The only tribe that can stop a zombie apocalypse. Movies, comic books, sitcoms and anime, giving you live streams from England to Santa Fe, taking over the states in alien invasion. These Steve, Hiller, and John Connor to balance the equation. It's game time, doesn't matter the occasion. We put the podcast on blast, heating up the stations. More than theme music, this is like a war song. It's time to suit up, cut the chit chat and log on. We are the nerds. We are the nerds of the apocalypse. Yep, we are the nerds. We are the nerds. We are the nerds of the apocalypse. We are the nerds. We are the nerds of the apocalypse. We are the nerds. We are the nerds of the apocalypse. If it don't confuse the podcast all day.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another week of the Not a Game Report. I'm of course Trex, and alongside me as always, beaming with his bright smile, luscious lips, pretty eyes. Look at that stare. It's a good stare, ladies. I mean, Heather. It's a good stare, Heather. Oh God, no, too close. Too close. Oh God. Who's that guy?
It's me, Stevie B. What's
on?
up, everybody? How's it going?
Yeah, high excitement. High excitement.
All right, so I have to be honest with you. I just realized something, and don't get mad at me, but I am going to be on my Xbox for a second. And it's not to play anything.
Why, Stevie B? What's on the Xbox?
Okay. I'm trying to connect it right now. Okay, so please let remote play work. Okay, so there's this little game coming out. I don't know if you guys have heard of it or heard me talk about it. Called Project Resistance. Okay, and they're doing a beta, and I realized that the beta that I was connected to was only for the PS4. Nothing wrong with that. I'll gladly play it on the PS4. But there's also one for the Xbox. You can't do it online. You have to do it from the Xbox, from their app thing, like their app tester. I can't remember the name, but there's an app that you can get, and it puts you in the running to test like all the new.
He just muted himself.
Resistance. No, I didn't. Did I?
You cut out.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Are you sure?
I am positive.
Oh, okay. So for some reason, the only place to sign up for this beta on the Xbox is here. And while we were copying and pasting things, I noticed on a couple other tabs I had open that I only had signed up for the PlayStation one. And I was like, shit, I got to sign up for the Xbox one real quick. And apparently the only place to do that is from this damn app in the PlayStation, in the Xbox or Microsoft store. So I am 100% paying attention, but my eyes are going to be this way for a minute.
That is, that's perfectly okay. That's okay. You do your thing, buddy.
That's right. It's the, for those that want to know, it's the Xbox Insider app, but if you want to sign up for the beta, for a chance to get in the beta, it's the Xbox Insider Hub. But if you want to get in the Project Resistance beta, you have to the end of tonight. So I'm just saying, I don't have it installed. Okay, sorry. I thought I had it installed. Okay, so I'm gonna let that install, and you guys have my full attention for the
on the Xbox. Like we could do it through PC, or it just has to go through on your Xbox.
I don't know if you could. Maybe you could do it through the PC. I didn't think about that. I guess you could. Whoops.
That's okay. I'm on it right now.
But the PlayStation one is just straight from the damn our ResidentEvil.net website, which I thought I was signing up for everything. Apparently, there's not a PC beta yet. It's just an Xbox and PlayStation beta, because the last time they did a beta for the PC was Resident Evil 7, and you PC assholes like data mined the shit out of it and found out a bunch of stuff about the game, and so they're very hesitant now about any kind of beta or demo on the PC because of you PC a-holes.
That's
right.
So I really took a quick look. I didn't even see it. So
it's okay. It's on there. It's all right. Don't worry. You'll have a full report when I get into the beta, because I'm a Resident Evil influencer, sort of. Not really, but I like to consider myself one.
you are an influencer because you just told all the millions of fans that are watching this right now live.
That's right.
Yeah.
Stevie B, Trex humble brag about kind of funny, shouting him out. Did Trex humble brag about kind of funny? No, I didn't humble brag.
I didn't get a chance to. We were busy.
Yeah. I don't know if you guys know or not, but this thing gets thrown together like 15 minutes prior to.
20.
Not always.
20.
Not always. Big articles get put in right away, but like when we're like, oh shit, we only have 2 articles, we got to fill some stuff in, we go and hunt for things to talk about. So there.
For those asking about why the EchoCast is on, it's because we're Borderlands shills. We are Borderlands shills.
And Raph Prime is a gigantic asshole. Okay?
Nip slip.
He's...
I'm sorry, did that say nip slip?
We promise we won't nip slip. This is what happens when you put me in charge of the alerts, bro. I'm just saying.
This is why we don't put the family-friendly tag on these shows.
No. And we're not going to be like Roger. Okay? That's the point of that. We're not going to be like Roger, and we're not going to have a nip slip.
Yeah, but it's not supposed to activate unless you're playing. Look, I don't know. I tried changing this stuff, and it's probably because it's just activated because it definitely shows that we're like Vault Hunter Amara right now in the tags. No, I'm sorry. Now it's Vault Hunter Flack. Wow. So, whatever at this point. Oh, that's why. Ari's playing. She's playing. So, the EchoCast is registering her playing right now because it's on in her game. Because she, will have to actually turn it off in her game for it to not to be connected. So if you want to check out the progress that Ari is doing while we're doing this, be sure to hit the EchoCast and check out her stats.
Yo, right. Yo, so what you're saying is we could essentially like drop a badass on Ari from here.
Well, actually, yes we can.
I like that.
Oh, Raph will. Good Raph. But yeah, so my day was kind of it was nice. It was a nice day at work, but so Game Over Greggy over at Kind of Funny Games.
Who's that?
Greg, Game Over Greggy is Greg Miller of IGN fame of great gaming journalism. Him and a group of his friends from IGN left and created Kind of Funny Games, their own studio basically, and now they have a whole entire staff, and they all do great stuff to provide great content every single day. Today, Game Over Greggy is a big comic nerd. He's a big DC Universe Online fan as well, and he had S.J. Miller, the creative director of the game, the ball, one of the ball, she's the boss. On the Gamescast, and she also has had her on for a nice little playthrough of DCUL, where he, did the investigative journalism of asking questions and playing the game badly, but I'm not going to say it because he's been gone from the game for a while. It's okay. But yeah, it was pretty cool because I watch him when I'm at work on my lunch break, and so I'm playing DCO on my Switch at the bar, and he sure enough is like, yeah, I hopped on Trex Light stream, and I'm like, name drop, yay,
Spit out your drink.
yeah,
Toast?
yeah. And then while during the game, the actual gameplay, he dropped me my name again, in my stream and everything. It's like, yeah, feels good. I'm noticed. Not going anywhere. If anything, I also looked at it as, well, I guess I'm playing DCO for another 8 years. And DST, when the Switch was launching, he actually grabbed Game Over Greggy over at Kinda Funny Games and brought him to my stream. So thank you, D, for reconnecting a lost soul to me. Even though he really wasn't mine, but I'm still counting him as a lost soul. He dropped my name like 5 or so times through all of it. Yeah. Hey, that's right, Arwen. Validation. Yeah. Fun stuff. How's your day?
My day was kind of crap.
I am so sorry for rubbing that in.
I was like stuck at work all day, and I came home really late, so that sucked. But and then I got on the computer. I've been working on. Okay, so I worked on the emotes a little bit because I don't know if Aaron is in the chat. You can clip this and send it to her. I don't care. Okay?
Oh, dude, no.
Yes, but she poo-pooed on the 2 emotes that I was proud of, that I had put in the stream, and now they're gone. They're gone because I took them out and I updated them and made them better. I made a different face for Ari, which is a good one. Not that the other one was bad. Oh god, she has a great face. I just found a more oh god, I can't say that. No. It's a okay. And they're more close up, just like what you said. But apparently, it takes a really damn long time for Twitch to approve those emotes.
Yes.
Digging that hole. Stop it. I'm not. No. And I actually Googled it because I was like, they should be up by now, because I put them in a while ago, and I was Googling it, and some people are like, it's been a month, Twitch. What? And I was like, a month? A month? All right. Aaron said digging that third hole. That was a reference to our Borderlands stream last night. Oh, man. I need to go back and clip that whole story.
Jesus.
Oh. So. But nothing else too crazy. Just been kind of trying to make the stream better for everybody, working on content to do that. So that's really what I've been doing. That's what I've been focusing on a lot.
It's a tough job.
Clipping Ari's trash can lid thing with a song. That was fun. I don't know if you guys have seen that or not, but that's out on the Twitter and on the Facebooks.
That's what keeps popping up.
Yeah. Where the hardest fight Ari's had so far on Borderlands 3 is a trash can. It's very funny. Nothing else too crazy. I'd like to say I did a lot, but I haven't done much. A lot of stuff on Project Resistance. I don't know if you want me to talk about it now, or we go over the news.
Go ahead, talk about it now.
Oh boy. Okay. So Project Resistance has been a damn roller coaster. Okay.
I knew you were gonna use that word.
I'm sorry. Okay, it's been a roller coaster because, like, is it Outbreak? Is it Resident Evil 3 Remake? Is it its own thing? I always thought it was its own thing. I always thought it was gonna be its own thing. I always thought it was gonna be. I can't remember there's this fancy name they use for this kind of game, but I don't remember. It's like Dead by Daylight style game, and it's not really. Everybody's like, it's just a Dead by Daylight clone, but there's like a full gameplay like video, and it's not Dead by Daylight. It's Dead by Daylight that there's like 4v1. If that's what you want to call Dead by Daylight.
It's it's not popular enough to have its own genre yet.
Yeah, they call it something though. I don't know. Anyway, so it's essentially the RE engine. It's essentially multiplayer Resident Evil 2 remake. Okay, it's the same graphics, same gameplay. Everybody, there's a tank, there's a healer, there's like a one of the characters is like a hacker, and because there's like cameras and stuff, and then
Her
there's like
name's January.
Is it?
Yes.
You're making that up. It's not January.
It is January.
It's not January. You know what? I took screenshots.
Okay.
Of all the. Is it? It's not January.
Yes, it is.
Oh my god, that might be January. I don't know. I'm just yelling at you because I don't know. I don't think it was January. Few recent photos. Hold on. I took a bunch of screenshots of all the characters. Is it January? Fuck, it is. there it is. Okay, yeah. So she's the hacker, and you can just do different things. And so then there's a mastermind as well. And it's weird because they have like a deck of cards, and you can play cards and stuff, and like you can play a zombie, you can play a locked door, you can play a turn out the lights and then drop a zombie, or turn the security camera into a machine gun. It looks really good, and I follow a lot of the Resident Evil community on Twitter, and there's a really big split in half. A lot of people like it, and a lot of people don't. And it's one of those things where it's like Remake just came out at the beginning of the year. Everybody's like, it's a cash grab, it's a cash. Well, I mean, they're a company, and as long as it's like good quality, as long as it's not like Umbrella Corps, woo! I don't mind it. And you know me, I was gonna play. I mean, Heather came and goes, it could be a pile of dog shit shooting at the zombie, but you still play it because it had a Resident Evil on. You're right. I'm a shill. I know. I get it. I am. I totally get it. Fanboy right here. But it does look good. Like, it looks fun. Will it last? If that's all it is, I don't know. I mean, it could be one of those things where it's like people play it for a month, and we're done. But I don't know. So I will say this: about 6 months ago, there was an article. I think it was on NeoGaf or something, where a guy like leaked what the new Resident Evil game was. And he was like, it's this, and this, and then it's gonna have multiplayer, and the multiplayer is gonna be this. And it literally, he described the multiplayer portion in this post to a complete T. Like, this person described 6 months ago. Describe Project Resistance. It's like he used the same names that they use when they call the characters. He's like, there's a jock that's a tank, and stuff like that. Like, mastermind. He called it a mastermind, and that's what fucking Capcom called it. Okay, so that was the end of the post. We talked about the multiplayer. The beginning of the post was saying that it was a new Outbreak game. And I don't know if you ever played Outbreak or not, Trex, but like, it was like a multiplayer game before multiplayer games were a thing. It was like, it's like a huge want in the community for a remastered, or like just to re-release it so we can actually play it in the multiplayer age, because it came out at a time where like you had to buy the PS2 modem, and like one of like every 5 houses had cable. It was back when like cable internet was like the new thing. It's like everybody's getting cable. Shit, coax for your cable. Yes. So your Trex. Showtime and I know I told the story a bunch, but I'm gonna tell again. Showtime and I used to bring 2 PS2s, 2 TVs, hook it up to a router, and play side by side through all these scenarios. And everybody's like, let's just get that again. I mean, I don't think people realize how hard it is to just get that again. Like, it's not always that easy when
y'all people don't know.
Yeah, it's not always that easy when you're doing game code. But the beginning of this post described essentially Outbreak, not like file 1 in the snares. It was just like you had to survive through the sewers, you had to survive like through different parts of the open city, and it's like 4-player co-op. And so everybody's, and I think it's NeoGaf. I can't remember what it was, but it's like a legit post because I found it and read it.
It was probably NeoGaf.
Yeah, because they shut it down because you can't. No one's gone back and commented on it in 6 months because they don't allow you to. But the beginning of it described like a full Outbreak re-release. Not okay. It's not re-release. Not really a remake, but like almost like a reimagining, like RET Remake is. Like you play as 4 people. Like they didn't say the characters would be the same or anything. It was just pretty much 4 survivors through the city, like through the subways, through the streets, through buildings and stuff like that. And the bios, the reason why this is so interesting is because the bios, because the Resident Evil like Facebook and Twitter all released full bios on the 4 characters. They all have direct links to Outbreak characters, not just kind of links, direct links. Like one of them is a roommate of one of the characters, and you know it's definitely one of the characters because they describe what they were, and then they have the roommate of redacted. Like they literally write the words redacted, and it's like, okay, bitch. Like like obviously you're messing with people, and like one of them is a firefighter. One of the scenarios is like this huge fire you have to go through at a hotel, and it was like he was a firefighter that fought the redacted fire and went missing, presumed dead. And it's like, you're obviously, they don't just say things like that, like just, so they're either deliberately linking them to Outbreak and just doing it for fun, or there's a single player portion. And I always like shake my head at rumors and stuff like that. Like I'm like, that's a rumor. This is crazy. Like the World of Warcraft thing we read, like on the first episode, right? Like that is still like hard. Like there's absolutely no proof whatsoever of that. It's just what some people are reporting. Like for me to go back 6 months and for someone to have described this multiplayer to a T, like to a complete T, they've got nothing wrong. It's exactly what has been presented to us. It makes me think that the single player portion is going to be a thing that happens. Will it happen at the same time as this release? I don't know. It does get me excited though, because 4-player co-op, like, come on, man, it's fun. It does make it a little bit harder to make it scary, I guess. But the people that have played the demo or I guess the beta, whatever it is they have at Tokyo Game Show, I believe it's a beta, like, have all like no one's come back and said this is garbage. Like not everybody's like this is pretty fun, and these work, but it's fun. The problem with the gameplay footage I watched, the biggest problem I had with it was there were like in like the main areas there was no background footage, or no background music, and I was like, there's music in the save rooms though. Like when you go in the save rooms, they like play old Resident Evil save room themes. And for someone that's played, for people that play RE games, you know that like the save room themes are like a really big deal. So it is very interesting that they threw those in there. The one thing that was crazy, and this is almost worth you like me linking the video to you. The mastermind is a character. Like it's not just someone in a seat like like with a blank face. He has a character, he has a backstory, but he's like super French.
And like I would like to play a game.
Right, no, it's exactly what happened. No, listen, you exaggerated that, but he talks to you through the whole thing, and he says shit like that all the time. Like I can't remember. I think like when everybody escaped, he's like, "This is fucking bullshit." Like he gets like it was really funny. But he's like an umbrella guy, like experimenting on these, I guess, teens. But he doesn't take you out of it or anything. It's just really funny because it's like a very, very strong accent, and the guy's very eccentric. But I mean, Resident Evil villains are eccentric. It's just very humorous. So, Aaron said, "Oui." Okay, so sorry, I kind of ran it there for a little bit. Okay. Michelle said tester or dev, I'll bet. For the post, I wouldn't. I think this person talked to a tester or dev because they were like, I got some information. I know none of you are going to believe me, but I'm going to post it anyway because I feel like I should. That's pretty much what he said. So I think he might have talked to a tester or dev about it. Raph says I call shenanigans. Oh, you're talking about okay, never mind. You're talking about
I gotta say something. My Echo Cast isn't working.
oh, I don't know. What do you want me to do, buddy?
I'm on your channel, our channel. And I don't
Oh,
have the Echo Cast on. It's not there. It's. I want some pinatas.
I closed mine, but I'm like looking at my Stevie B thing. I just turned it off.
Go into my extensions.
I don't know, buddy. Vove says hi, babes. Hi, Vove. What's up? Not. Oh, what's wrong with Nightbot? Oh, I can tell you what's wrong with Nightbot. So for those, my bad. That's my fault, Raph. I can tell you what's wrong with Nightbot right now.
He touched Discord. Now he's touching Twitch.
Yeah. Fuck with Twitch. Oh wait, no, I logged right into Nightbot. No, it's fine. Yeah, all of his stuff is here.
All the stuff is there, but if we go to the viewers,
okay, I'm gonna log out.
Is not there.
All right, I'm logging back in. Oh, well, we need Nightbot and the viewers to help crunch those numbers. All right, try it now. Try command now. Let's just do uptime. Unknown Twitch channel. Oh, that's my fault.
Do you have your player in theater mode or full screen or chat closed? It's in theater mode. Like, no, I mean, the extension itself is just not popping up. Because normally it would be like, hey, you should have yourself in a full screen or blah, 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 blah. It's like, well, fuck you too. Let me close chat. Nope.
Raph, it's there. Raph, I promise.
Oh, well. I guess Trex don't get no pinatas.
Raph, it's also there. I just got to figure out why it's not. Look, it's right there.
Don't say that it's right there like you didn't do anything to make it there.
See, Raph?
He's been here the entire time.
Well, why does uptime not work? But the other stuff does.
Because that's actually directed to our Twitch channel, so you probably have to.
Oh.
It knows Trex is leaving Twitch. Rip. I made my mixer. You
did make your mixer?
Yeah, I made my mixer account.
Nice.
Raph is so upset now.
It's a Raph. I'm literally fixing it right now.
Oh, it's because since Raph made it, it was time.
No, don't remove it, Raph. I just fixed it.
He just did.
Raph, I literally just fixed it.
Nope, he just fixed it.
Did you remove it, Raph? You did. I refreshed. Raph, I literally just fixed it.
Well, while these fine folks are messing around over here with Twitch, be sure for all you folks out there watching on YouTube, you know you're enjoying it. Be sure to come over here live every Tuesday at 9:30-ish p.m. Eastern Time-ish and join us at twitch.tv/nerds of the apocalypse. Not the APOC, but the apocalypse. Because some people don't understand the abbreviation for apocalypse is APOC, APOC, but we can't change that on Twitter now, can we? No, we cannot. I can't do it with my neck. Well, I'm just doing your spiel. Go right ahead. You do it better.
It's cool. All right, so if you're watching this, you know, I just thought about all the other uploads we have as nerds. Oh God, no, it's fine.
We're fucked.
I'll just reset up another Twitch channel and then host it. I'll just do that. I'm just kidding.
Rip.
No, if you're watching this on YouTube, come join us live every Tuesday at 9:30 p.m. Eastern. Trex and I are here talking about games. I know we started a little late tonight, but that's why you need to come join the Discord, also linked in the channel, because we'll make a notification if we're going to start late. And we started a little late tonight, so you can join in all the chats live. You can talk trash to me. You can talk trash to Trex. We can ban you, and we'll start again next. I'm just kidding. We won't ban you unless you say something crazy. But no, we're having fun. The whole point is joining on the conversation. We have fun here at Nerds of the Apocalypse. That's right.
We were this close on doing not a game. We were doing this close.
Not a game. That's right. Not a gaming channel.
Shit, dude, right? So close. But now that those nice little shameless plugs are out of the way, let's take a look at the games coming out this week of September 16th through the 20th. First up is NotA Crawl 20,000 Atmosphere on PC on September 16th. Jet Cave Adventure on the Switch on September 17th. Session Steam Early Access Xbox Game Preview on PC on September 17th. AI The Sonomium Files on PC, PS4, and the Switch on September 17th. Daymare on 1998 on PC, September 17th.
Stop.
What's up?
Daymare 1998. I want to talk about that for just a second.
Okay.
Daymare 1998. Okay, so before the Resident Evil 2 remake, there was a small group of people that were like trying to do it themselves. They were like, we're but
Human Cows. Oh my god, I'm hungry. I mean, Human Cows. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the apocalypse.
That's right. Welcome to the apocalypse. See, I don't have to do it anymore because I recorded my voice for it. So they set up a they were remaking the game, and Capcom was like, we haven't announced it yet, but we're also remaking the game. And so they're like, well, shit. And so Capcom was actually pretty dope. They pulled them in, gave them all tips. They all left, started their own company, and then made a Resident Evil-like game. It's an indie game. It's a small group of people that put together Daymare. I'm probably going to be streaming it in the next few days. It's really good. It's not that expensive. It's only on PC right now, but they're porting it to the Xbox and PS4 soon. It's on Steam right now. If you like the Resident Evil 2 remake, you will love that. So check it out. I've already watched a couple people stream it before we started here. That might be one of the reasons why we're a little late. But no, I'm not saying that. So yeah, so if you really like the Resident Evil 2 remake, check out Daymare 1998. It's really good. Sorry.
No problem. Rebel Cops for Showtime coming on PC, PS4, Xbox One, and Switch. If he does not play that, we need to get that for him. Coming out on September 17th. Groundhog Day, like father, like son, on the PSVR, Rift, and Vive on September 17th. This is exactly what you think it is. Greg Miller reported on the listing the new games as well today on the daily games. It is the sequel to the Groundhog's Day movie. It is a VR game. Yes, you are playing the son of Bill Murray's character in the diner, serving up food and traveling through the town.
Nice.
Like, because I was, of course, doing my work, and he said Groundhog's Day, and he's like, yep, it's a direct sequel. I'm like, direct sequel? Showed the trailer. I'm like, oh, what the hell?
I know.
So, and some of his viewers were definitely like, Bill Murray or bust. So it'll be great if Bill Murray actually played that game.
That's right.
I mean, he lives in Charleston, and we know a guy who always works in Charleston. He works in the movie industry. We should give him a call.
But he's actually at a hotel in North Carolina right now because I don't know if I've told you guys this or not, but Pat Benatar, you guys have seen him on stream in some of the YouTube videos. He's working in the next Halloween movie as the Michael Myers stand-in.
We always knew those gorgeous black locks were gonna get him somewhere, like a killer.
I know, and he's oh god, he's so nervous but fun. He keeps messaging me. He's like, I'm getting homesick. I'm just sitting here in this hotel. I don't know what to do. I don't know. He messaged me and was like, can you hook me up? Like, do you know anybody who has good hotel? I'm like, bro, you just need to relax. You're actually get a real paycheck for this one, bro. Okay. So just like,
did he
just
quit
relax.
the theater?
No, he went on like, leave, non-paid leave. So he could go do it.
The word you're looking for is sabbatical.
I thought that's what, but I don't really know what that word means.
Neither do I, because we're not religious.
That's right. Vegemite Wizard said, sorry I'm late, been playing Dead by Daylight. It's dope. I love Groundhog Day. Yeah, that game is probably going to be good. And you also love Michael Myers. Well, then you're really like...
I think we should point out every time we see Pat.
I know. Oh, and he told the people on set the nickname we gave him, and so now they call him that. So like he's Pat Benatar on the Halloween set.
Just needs to roll up wearing his Nerds the Apocalypse t-shirt.
I know.
And you
it's
can definitely
crazy.
get it over at our merch store. Wait, do we have that?
Yes, we do. Actually.
Yes, we do.
We don't have a command for it yet.
God damn
Apparently, Yo, you guys don't know. I'm gonna get a scolding from Raph after this stream because he's gonna be like, I'll be like, Raph, all I did was add 4 letters. He's gonna be like, get effed. And I'm like, I'm sorry, Raph. I'm sorry.
Wait a minute.
Or 4 letters, 5 letters,
5
5 letters. Raph. Sorry.
Okay. Devil's Hunt on PC on September 17th. Lego Jurassic World coming to the Switch on September 17th. Castle Crashers Remastered on PS4 and the Switch September 17th. Truck Driver PS4, Xbox One, and PC on September 17th. And it's going to be on PC actually on November 11th. Exercise the Demons on PC on September 18th. Trailmakers official launch on PC and Xbox One on September 18th. Little Misfortune on PC on September 18th. Sega Mega Drive / the Genesis Mini Console launches on the September 19th for North America, October 4th in Europe, and I will say that the reviews for this thing have been stellar.
Yes.
I haven't got to take a look at the actual games listed, but I've just read some snippets on a couple of articles, and they've really said that they've really enjoyed this much more than so far the others.
Yeah, it's good. Like, I've looked at it. I'm just gonna say that.
You looked at it with intent.
Move on. Move on.
Hey, Darby. Police Stories coming out on PC, PS4, Xbox One, and Switch September 19th. It's Police Week for Showtime.
Yeah, that's right.
Crying Sons on the PC coming out September 19th. Jenny Leclerc on PC and Apple Arcade on September 19th. Mutazoan on PC, PlayStation 4 on September 19th. Sorry, this is all 19th stuff. Train Simulator 2020 on September 19th.
I got that pre-ordered.
I bet you do. Who needs model trains when I can just do it here? Inferno 2 on PS4, Xbox One, and Switch on September 19th. Grid Auto Sport on the Switch September 19th. Apple Arcade Service launch on September 19th. Coming out with 54 games at launch, and there's going to be over 100, I think, by the end of the year.
Yeah, dude. It's looking good. I have to say.
And of course, it is featuring some old games, like you would expect. Like, I think even Frogger is apparently going on there, I think. But it will have some more of recent titles as well. Not a whole lot. And again, I'm going by kind of funny games from Greg Miller from this morning that he reported that there will not be kind of basically microtransactions. These games will not be microtransactions.
Oh.
So you get the game and you got it and you're good. You're done. Also, Overland on PC, PS4, Xbox One, and Switch on September 19th. Sorry. Now I gotta pause. PlanetSide Arena, Steam Early Access, September 19th. What? No, that can't be right. Steam PlanetSide Arena.
The list never lies, bro.
September. Oh my god.
The list. You put the list on there. Why do you think the list lies?
I never read the list.
Okay. All right.
Well, my Thursday plans have changed. The Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening on the Switch, September 20th.
I'm excited because Link's Awakening I never actually finished, and it pisses me because I still have the Game Boy Color cartridge. I almost want to go get it and figure it out again because as a kid I got to the very end and I couldn't figure out what to do. Like I literally was at the end of the game and I couldn't figure it out, and I just was like, "F this," and never finished it. So it's like, do I want to get this and play through it all again, or just whip out my Game Boy Color again? I don't know. It looks beautiful. So I think this might be though a game that I'm like, Heather snatches from me for Christmas. I think, because there's a couple other things coming out soon I'm going to get. So
That's right, like Trex on Xbox One, September 20th.
yes, busted.
Zenith on the Switch, September 20th. As Your Reflections on PC, September 20th. The Untitled Goose Game on PC, Switch on September 20th. I don't think this is...
What is the Untitled Goose Game? Is that the actual name of it? Like the name is...
Look, it's on the list!
All right.
Oh my god, that's actually literally the title. It's Untitled Goose Game.
Huh?
That is the actual... Okay, we're gonna hold... I'm pausing it there. We're gonna come back to that because we're almost done.
Huh?
Reign of Reflections, Chapter 1 on PC, September 20th. Nino Kuni, Wrath of the White Witch, remastered on PC and PlayStation 4 on September 20th. But it's also, then it's, I guess, the regular version coming to Switch on September 20th. The Nintendo Switch Lite console launch on September 20th. The Sojourn on PC, PlayStation 4, Xbox One on September 20th. Niflheim on
Niflheim
on PS4, Xbox One, and the Switch on September 20th. So, ladies and gentlemen, be sure Friday, if you guys are wanting to get your hands on the Nintendo Switch Lite, it is basically the Switch, but in a 3DS form where it's one actual console. The Joy-Cons don't remove, and you're not able to actually dock with the Lite, right? You can't dock with it.
No, you can't. It's strictly handheld. It's
handheld.
pretty much the sign that the DS has died. Rest in peace, DS.
Rest in peace. So, okay, so ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a look real fast, and I don't even care about any hits whatsoever because we're promoting the game. Let's go full screen for this bad boy. Let's put some sound.
All right, I wanna have them eat the stream so I can hear this.
I know, buddy. I know.
I'll be reacting at a delay, you guys, just so you know.
Yes, he will. Because I'm not good at this.
What are we? I don't even know what's going on. Huh? Sorry. Oh yeah, here we go, boys. Bro, I need this game. What a dickhead goose.
There's a second trailer.
Wait. So you just run around like an asshole?
Yeah, you are an asshole goose.
This is perfect. Look, you're gonna
Oh
steal
my
that
God!
sandwich. You take, yeah, you take, fuck your sandwich. Yo, and then he didn't even eat it. He just
There's
soaked
a
it in the
to-do
water.
list, dude. There's a to-do list like, I'm about to be a dick today. Let me get my be a dick list.
Oh my God. This is honking crazy.
Dude, do not tell me there's puzzles in this game.
Of course, dude. Yo, this game's about to get bought right now, bro.
He just tricked the ass.
I'm about to buy this game.
Oh my God, please.
Oh my God. Bro, I can't with this goose right now, dude.
Oh my God.
What does he do? Don't do it, goose. Oh, what? Was this Metal Gear Solid?
Oh my God.
He's like, you fucking goose. Vegemite, is it bad? I want to punch that goose. No, that's a dick goose, Vegemite. I want to punch it too. Arvin said game of the year. Yes. Metal Gear Goose. Like, I don't even know what to say here. Metal Goose Solid?
Oh, bro, he hid the hat, man. Make the groundskeeper wear his sun hat. What?
Well, now it's gonna get a burn on his head. Oh no, he's got another one. Oh, okay, because you're okay. You're making them. Okay, I get it. You're making them. Sorry, I'm on a delay. Everybody.
Wait. Don't do it, Goose. Don't fucking do it, Goose.
I'm nervous now. Run! Run! No! Oh, you. Oh. That's a fucked up goose.
Aw.
This reminds me of the Peter Rabbit movie. Oh, look, now you're being helpful.
Yeah, right? Okay. Okay.
Okay, are we done?
Oh, it's almost done. Have a pic. Oh, have a pic.
What is this? The Sour Patch Goose?
So right now it's coming out this week. Even at least on Steam, it still says TBD. So it doesn't actually show it one bit. And it also doesn't show the price. But yeah, that looks wholesome as fuck.
It's coming out on Steam, right? I'm gonna get that for Elena to play. I think on the Switch, or it's coming out on Switch, right?
Yes, it comes out on the Switch and on PC.
Yeah, I'm gonna get that for Elena to play. She's gonna love that. Let's see. Oh, they're talking trash about you. That's basically Trex and DCO Pug Groups. What?
Oh, dude.
Sour
Okay,
and sweet.
yeah, that's yeah.
Vegemite said it's not wholesome. It's rage worthy. Yes,
he helped the farmer. He helped the gardener, though. He got the carrots. Okay, then the goose actually goes into a department store. That's just being a dick. It's a lovely morning in the village, and you are a horrible goose.
All right, what's up? Okay, what we got?
All right, guys. So that was the new games coming out this week. It's rude of me because we've been getting this list every week. So I wanted to make sure to give them a shout. We get our list from over at VG247.com. That's where we get our beautiful list. Maybe one day I'll get my list from Greg Miller's office if I actually fly over to San Francisco and take it from his desk.
That's enough.
I'll do it.
Okay.
I have the freedom of finance.
I'll bail you out, buddy.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. So now let's get right into the gaming news. See, I changed it up, dude.
No, it's still him, man. It's still him.
I know I added the right, but like then I switch it up. So like it's not.
You gotta make it Stevie B. You can't just copy someone. You gotta make it Stevie.
Oh,
B.
I gotta make it Stevie B. All right, how do I make it Stevie B?
All right.
Let's talk about those fucking games, bro. Go.
First coming up from Polygon. Coming from Polygon last week from Owen S. Good, 7 months after launch.
I'm sorry, he's right. It's he's a dick. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
7 months after launch, Anthem dumped into the EA Access.
Okay, to be fair, a lot of games go to EA Access on the Xbox. Like, not this fast, but they all the AAAs normally end up there when they've run through their purchase cycle, and I guess Anthem has run through its purchase cycle, boys.
So coming here from the article, the version available through the EA Access and Origin Access Vault, of titles is the Standard Edition. Although those who subscribe to the PC-only Origin Access Premier tier service will get the Legion of Dawn Edition, which delivers the extra armor of the class of the Javelins and everything. The game is available now in accesses all three platforms of PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and Windows PC. Previously, it had been part of the Play First trials offered to subscribers, which allowed a 10-hour preview of the full game. The next Play First trial coming to service is FIFA 20 on September 20th on the players. But, yeah, this is 7 months after release. And again, Anthem was pushed. Anthem was pushed on us, was promoted to be EA's newest tentpole game. Newest hard-hitting game, their new IP that's going to franchise out. Whoops.
Oh, I'm trying to see if I can find a list of how quickly games went to EA Access, but it's just a bunch of promotion for EA Access.
Yeah, I mean that's going to take some NotA investigation journalism to find out exactly what that information is. But
I know that Battlefront went on there. The original Battlefront went on there fairly quickly, but not that quickly. Dragon Age went on there, I think, after about a year. The new Dragon Age Inquisition. Nobody expects Dragon Age Inquisition.
Sir.
Yeah, I'm on the Reddit, but like, there's so many different things. I don't know. Can I remove my payment method? Wow. Okay.
But yeah, on the PC, I was on part of the Origins access. I mean, I paid that $15 a month to play it instead of me actually purchasing it, and I got to play the full version. I was Legion of Dawn and everything, and now that my subscription is laxed, I was actually trying to go back and purchase the regular edition because it's like $30 now. And it wouldn't let me. It's like I'm hard locked into having to go and get the Legion of Dawn version. I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. I'm out. I'm out. Maybe I'll pay $15 to play it for at least 30 days and see how everything's going. But as the article says, their significant update was on September 4th, which is version 1.4, following the one that was at the beginning of August, which was the Cataclysm in-game content. EA and BioWare have pledged continued support and say they have ongoing plans for the future of this franchise. The game has been a critical disappointment, though, and glaring underperformer in terms of revenue. It has not been good.
No, it definitely hasn't.
Oh God. Let me at least say this. If Destiny launched like Anthem did, we wouldn't be having Destiny 2 right now. It hurts. And I did enjoy Anthem a lot, but the structure, the lack of content, the lack of slowness for content, it's hurting. And the fact that it's now on EA Access, if I had other reasons to buy EA Access, I would do it. But so far, you're not Ubi, you're not Uplay Plus. Sorry.
I need to cancel. But I don't know why.
Keep Uplay Plus. It's worth the money. I mean, what you got? You got kids to pay for? Come on, you're fine.
I know, dude.
Let them play. It'll be fine. It's worth the money.
Okay.
So Stevie B wants to play this. I'm actually not gonna be able to play the music because that's a whole thing. Stevie, I'm gonna let you introduce this.
Oh yeah, this is the. Oh, we can't. That's right. We'll get pinged. They dropped a crazy new Final Fantasy VII Remake trailer at the Tokyo Game Show. Go ahead and play it. Play that beautiful beam footage.
Yep.
Showed off. The biggest thing was it showed off summons. It showed off Ifrit. I call him Ifrit, boys. Okay, I'm just gonna call him. I can't remember if Ifrit was in this trailer or they showed the gameplay footage later. But it showed
Bahamut.
Well, I'm sure we'll see. But it showed like a lot of. It looks like the characters are expanded a lot more, like Jesse Indian. They're expanded a lot. Oh, Tifa. They're expanded. Sorry, I got distracted. Those characters in the story is expanded a lot more because, as you know, the beginning of this whole game is just the very beginning of Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah, the best thing about it is it shows off the Turks, which that is a little like Black Eagle.
Radifine said Shiva was in trailer if it was in gameplay showcase. That's right. I think I have that queued up on the list too. The Turks is cool. It just showed a lot more of the. This is what I'm talking about. Like, I know we got confirmation that he was gonna be the lady, but now we have full confirmation that this whole scene is happening. I'm very excited by this. I'm glad I didn't take it out.
Not the fact that Aerith looks hot as hell.
She does. So does Tifa.
Yeah, but she's not the love interest. which that cinematic proved beyond a shadow of a doubt, which I'm pretty
You're
sure
right.
all the Tifa fans are mad about.
They showed Toad. That's right. They showed Toad. Squad gets Toad. Squall. Whoa, I'm playing too much Final Fantasy VIII. I'm sorry, you guys. Cloud gets toaded.
Damn.
Toad. Cloud gets Toad. Cast
Toadad.
Toad.
Toad-tastic.
Cast Toaded on him. Gets no. Yeah, that's
You are
different. Yeah.
too focusing on an amphibian.
Oh, right. No, there was different. See, Raph. Arson
nothing.
announced that there's an OG turn-based. We're getting there, Arwen. Okay, we're getting there. I just wanted to show this off to everybody because it's so fucking exciting. I got you, girl.
I will have to say, they really dolled up a dead girl.
This
That
is
was-
a very sad part. I'm surprised they showed this. I know that it's like common knowledge that like a big portion of Midgard gets destroyed, but like what if the people that never played the game and they're like, oh, what happened? Yeah, so
Yeah, so
I
this
don't know.
past weekend was the Tokyo Game Show. That's exactly where this
That's
remake
right.
trailer came from.
TGS 2019.
And I'm already looking at this Death Stranding official briefing trailer from the Tokyo Game Show. Literally, it's a 7 minutes. It's a 7-minute. That's not even a trailer. That's a show. That's a show.
Okay, so I'm not trying to be disgusting here. Okay, I'm really not.
You're about to see the baby, aren't you?
No. I read, and this might have been a joke. Chat, can you help me out?
Maybe not.
I read that Norman Reedus's jizz is gonna have something to do with the game. No, I'm serious. I thought it was a joke, but I kept seeing it in multiple places. That that's gonna be the thing about the game. I'm not making that up. Are you laughing at me? I swear.
I'm laughing at
Like-
the turn of phrase.
It's like gonna be used to like grow stuff or something. It was so weird. Generally, I like to be nasty. Okay, I'm not. You know me. I'm honestly not trying to be nasty yet. I was trying to figure out what to say. The clinical word, I don't know. I was gonna say spunk, but then I was like,
For all of you, for all of us who are weebs or otakus, we don't say such words. We use essence.
What's it called?
His essence is going to be used for
Essence.
essence. Essence.
Okay. Have you? Do you? Is there any credibility to this? Have you seen this?
No, I haven't seen this. I don't know. I'm just saying. I'm changing the word.
Oh.
But while he's searching for Norman Reedus' essence, Final Fantasy VII Remake will indeed get a turn-based classic mode for all you folks out there who want to be. Look, no one cares.
What, the turn-based thing? A lot of people care about that, dude.
Why? It's so archaic.
Oh my god, a lot of people want that. A lot of people are like, there's so many people that got hyped for that. That all the extra stuff that you do in the game is like, it's all automated, and you can then pick your moves and stuff. Like the people still move around the map, but it's automated, and you pick your moves, just like you would playing turn, except you're not like face to face. Like it's still like a flowing battle, but the flow is automated.
Your choice of words after your announcement just made is really poor.
No, I can't. Oh my god, the all these Google searches I'm doing for this.
Please clear your browser history.
Oh wait. Oh my god. Okay, no, yeah. Did anyone else? Okay, so there. Okay. Hold on. Did anyone else see that an item that Sam was carrying in the last gameplay video? What on earth? I wonder what the collection animation looks like. And it was an item called sperm and eggs. Okay, we're repopping the Earth post Death Stranding the Holocaust catastrophe, I imagine. Okay. So I wasn't wrong. I wasn't making this up, you guys.
I'm gonna have to go with Wrath on this. The fact of everything else we know about the game, that's the least most shocking thing about it.
it's true. It's true. Okay, it's back to Final Fantasy VII. Yeah, the people were very hyped by the turn-based announcement, man. I mean, I'm not gonna play it that way. I want to play it the way I'm gonna be this guy. I'm gonna play the game the way the devs intended.
Why you gotta attack me like that, bro?
But I think it'll be good, man. I'm totally into it.
Yeah, I mean, it gives options. I mean, people want that remake feel of, they look so pretty. Let's go to the classic mode to make it even better. Because, you know, classic mode is definitely going to have the jiggle functionality that you won't have in the action version of it.
Vegemite said, anime, it's crap. Fight me, Trex.
I meet you outside the back of the Walmart.
No, you got to think of some weeb shit to say. Outside the back of the, what's a weeb building? Outside the back of the dojo? Is that weeb or like a bit?
Depends on the anime. Next bit of news, the DCMS committee recommends the UK government regulates loot boxes under the Gambling Act and ban the sale of loot boxes in games aimed at children. So the Department of Digital Culture, Media, and Sports Committee has recommended the government regulates loot boxes under the Gambling Act. This is coming over here from Eurogamer, written by Wesley Yinpool, the deputy editor. So what is going on here? So it also recommends the government order publishers to strip loot boxes out of games aimed at children and tell PEGI to slap games with loot boxes with an appropriate age rating. In a stark report following the committee's inquiry into the growth of immersive and addictive technologies, the DCMS issued a raft of recommendations for government, which marks a step change in the changing of loot boxes in the UK. Skipping around, digging into the detail, the committee said the government should be forward regulations under Section 6 of the Gambling Act of 2005 in the next parliamentary session. Also specify loot boxes are a game of chance. Like, yeah, Parliament is definitely fucking getting together, like the shit show that's been going on. According to the committee, if government determines not to regulate loot boxes under the Act at this time, the government should produce a paper clearly stating the reasons why it does not consider loot boxes paid for with real-world currency to be a game of chance play for money's worth. Previously, the Gambling Commission said current laws don't see loot boxes as gambling, largely because there's no real-world cash value to the items received in loot boxes. Elsewhere, the committee recommends the government should advise PEGI, the European Video Game Age Ratings Organization, to apply the existing gambling content labeling and corresponding age limits to games containing loot boxes that can be purchased for real-world money and do not reveal their occurrence before purchase. The current PEGI descriptor for in-game purchases does not differentiate between loot boxes and other items.
Wow.
So most importantly, this brings into question the future loot boxes in games such as FIFA, which is played by millions of children in the UK. Makes billions
football
from the sale of virtual currency, which can be used to buy packs of Ultimate Team cards. The committee said the DCMS should immediately update its areas of research interest to include gaming disorder, and games companies should be required to share aggregated player data with researchers and contribute financially to independent research through a levy administered by impartial body. Okay, let's back that truck up.
Beep, 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 beep.
Thank you, sir.
Sorry.
So
No
First off, even if the game developers wanted to share that information, let me introduce you to Microsoft, Sony, and Nintendo. Specifically, Sony. Sony doesn't give any of that fucking data out. They give nothing. I am pretty sure developers have their own data that they collect and everything, but especially when it comes to players' information, that shit ain't going nowhere. We already have that crap all over with cookies and Amazon and everywhere else. Sony is hard hitting, not giving out any information like that. but the UK, or let's say the DCMS rather, wanting UK to follow into these gambling acts. I really like this question though, or the statement right here. The government determines not to regulate loot boxes under the act at this time. The government should produce a paper clearly stating the reasons why it does not consider loot boxes paid for with real world currency to be a game of chance played for money's worth. Ooh. Even I'm one of a little bit of a defender of loot boxes. I hate them, but they do serve a purpose. And I also, and not every loot box is the same. Some do it better, some do it worse. And really, it's the ones who do it worse catch more of the flack because no one talks about the ones who actually do it well. AKA, thanks, Destiny, in some respect. But if the government doesn't pass the act, the committee is asking, all right, why? Show us why. That's never happened over here in the U.S. And honestly, it's mainly because the ESRB rating has already really made those statements on why they don't consider loot boxes into gambling.
Raph Prime raised his hand. Yes, Raph Prime. Do you have a question or a statement?
I'll write that response for them. Oh, shit.
Tempox said also apparently the Church of England doesn't like loot boxes as well. I mean, we can't really judge life.
England
on the
has a church?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, dude.
I thought they were Catholics. Everybody.
Yeah, it's a church. When you're Catholic, you go to church.
Are you sure? I guess the good ones do, but those are lax.
Raph said, does this mean Yu-Gi-Oh cards no longer have to be censored since they can't be aimed at kids anymore? Oh wait, because IRL loot boxes aren't a problem. I mean, they are a problem. Aaron said NBA VC. Tempox said, I'm sorry, any game that requires parental controls should be rated for higher ages, not everyone. I 100% agree with that.
Yeah, and it really comes down to, once again, the parent. The child takes the parent's credit card and buys all these V-Bucks, all this stuff, and immediately the parent blames the game. Can we not blame that you don't have a strong enough wallet to protect your child? Can you not show your child the actual life lessons there? Even though you definitely lost $700, fella. You lost that. Fortnite ain't giving you that back.
That's right.
But FIFA is, in fact, one of the biggest outliers. And as we saw with NBA 2K20, with their lottery system, their literal, not the lottery, but their little, what's that machine called in Vegas? The slot machine. The slot machine system. These are games geared towards children. Children play sports and all that. And I will even second that. The Everyone title needs to definitely understand, but it's comes also down to parental knowledge. Honestly, that should definitely be a video series that we should probably do with that in that regard. It's like video games for the parent. It actually says like, "Hey, don't do this. This is why."
Yeah, I'll never, dude. I never brought this up on stream before, but like working at Gamestop, dude. Like when you're buying your 10-year-old Grand Theft Auto 5.
Right?
This was me behind the counter. This game is rated M for strong violence, strong sexual content. I just read the whole thing loud as hell, out loud. It's like the whole store knew how much of a shit parent you were. I'm just saying.
So this still comes across. This is still information that is coming to us about loot boxes, how to manage it, how to really control it, rather. So it's in that regard.
It's the age-old. How do we do this? I don't know, man. The lawmakers don't understand it, just like they don't understand Facebook. And it's gonna be a minute before they actually do. In the meantime, if you have kids, put a parental lock on the console. You stupid fuck. I'm just saying. Anything Elena uses has a parental lock, and I know she's not going to buy anything. I know that she would be like, but I still put the lock on because she might accidentally do it. The Fire TV has a lock on it too. It has even though she knows that, and she's almost bought something one time, but she also knows what it looks like. I taught her what it looks like when you're about to buy something, and so she stops and comes to talk to me first. It's exactly what you said. It's about parent. Like, I knew this person. I'm not going to call their names out, but they came to me and was like, "Yeah, man, my son, he took his Xbox because he bought spent $100 on my credit card on V-Bucks." What? Like, how does that even happen? You're just like, here's an Xbox, go? Like, are you okay? Right. It's oh man, it's dumbfounding, man. Like, I struggle, bro. I don't know.
It's a struggle bus.
It is. So just do better. Do better, parents. Like, I know exactly everything Elena plays, man. And you know what? She sees the stuff I play sometimes, and she's like, "Nah, dog." Although I don't know if I've told the story on streaming before. There was when she was really little. She's probably about Obi's age. She's probably about 2 or 3. Elder Scrolls Skyrim had just came out, so you guys know how long ago that was. And I was playing it on the 360, and I was like, "Oh, she can see it. It's fine." It was the very beginning of the game, and right before the dragon attack, the dude gets his head cut off, and she just goes, "Yeah, he broken." I was like, "Yeah, baby, he's broken." That's a correct statement. Yeah, that's a broken.
So I mean,
Vegemite says, I love Skyrim Elder Scrolls. Yeah, I love it on everything that they have it on.
So it's always it's really the same conversation on how do we manage, how do we control loot boxes in our games? Do we go to the developers? Do we make laws and government? Is it really gambling? And in terms of Japan, it's really just called especially in my Gundam game, it's gotcha. It's gotcha games because you're basically they got you spending money to open up these capsules. They got you. And at some point you really have to come down to really just the spending on that child, and developers definitely need to look at how they're producing the loot boxes. They certainly should, absolutely should. And I'm not sure where UK is really going to go. I mean, using FIFA as an example, that is hardcore because that's definitely like one of the biggest games over on that side of the pond. And at the same time, it played by millions of children. What do they classify as children? First off, what kids are we trying to protect?
I don't know.
Because again, trying to protect the children, that comes down to parenting. It's not really a law that you need to make besides being a better parent. But in that aspect, and especially a lot of these talks, it's throwing the blame to different directions. You're like, oh, it's the developers. Oh no, it's bad parenting. Oh, it's the government needs to do something about this. It all comes down to ultimately the person playing the game. It's ultimately down to me. To if I'm gonna use my rent money to play a video game instead of actually being responsible about it, it's me using my lunch money.
He will.
Well, that's how I got Borderlands 3. Yeah.
Okay. There you go. To this day, he will.
A little bit worth it. I thought. I am buying anything on Gundam, buying anything on Pokemon Masters, nothing on DCUO, nothing on Saint Seiya, except for maybe like $8. But I was good until the Borderlands 3 pressure.
Pressure? Nobody pressured you. You just saw how much fun we're having, wanted to join in.
It was the pressure.
Is that what it is? Okay, let's see what you guys have to say about this. Ari said chest Raph because she's playing Borderlands 3. Arwen said, Ari chest, where? We're talking about a gun chest, okay? It's okay, Arwen, calm it down. Vegemite says, white screen wakes up, greeted with Trex's face. I mean, isn't that how you always want to wake up? Ari said, LOL Patreon. That's right. Sign up for our Patreon, and maybe we'll talk about Ari's chest. Ari's red chest. Raph says, hey, Dad.
It's a tier 3. Tier 3 perk.
Tier 3. That's tier 3. Hey dad, I raised my kids to be smart. A honor roll. Whoosh. Yeah, but that kid jacked up your credit card on VC Bucks purchase, didn't he? Dipshit. Arwen said,
Don't you
oh
dare
my
repeat what she said.
God. I don't even really know how to say that. Ari Morant, new handle. Let's do it.
Damn.
Vegemite says, are CSGO cases count as gambling? Are they completely random and you have no idea what's in them? Then I think
Do you
that
have to
would,
spend money to open them in order to get a chance at an item that you don't actually know fully disclose what's actually in there?
That's right. It's all about if it's in-game money. It's all about if you can spend real money on it, and it's random. That's really it.
If you take,
Tempox says,
go ahead.
sorry. Tempox says devs should, but companies don't care about people unless they need to or are forced to. They exist to make money by any means necessary. I wouldn't say like all these gaming companies are like that. I would say like the major gaming companies are like that. Like
I would rephrase that as the developers aren't the ones; it's the publisher. It's the developers are there to make the game. Then it comes down to the higher ups of like even a publisher or the higher ups who are the finance people or the CEOs or whatever coming down. It's like, all right, man, wow, you made a great game. How are we gonna make money off of it?
Yeah, how are we gonna monetize this? Yeah, how are we gonna monetize this past the initial purchase? That's what everybody's worried about. How are we gonna monetize this past the initial purchase? And that's why game companies that don't do that right now are like being hailed. Like they're just like, you know, they've got the best stuff that releases right now because they're not doing that. They might release like DLC and stuff, but like I'm fine with a $60 game and a good chunk of paid DLC later. I'm fine. That's what I'm used to. That's like in my 20s. That's how it was, and so I like that. I didn't mind that. Look at Borderlands. Borderlands does you $6, you get this huge experience, but you know, like later on down the line, there's gonna be like $10 like increments of expansions. Most Sony exclusive games come out and they do that, like Spider-Man. You know, they have a full chunk of game and they develop a little bit of now was it developed at the same time in the game? I don't know. But you still get a full experience.
For an extra pay.
Right. It's just better that way, my opinion. Okay. So before we move on,
they basically copied the MMO. They copied the MMO route of expansions and monetized it, and also cheapened the gaming experience.
That's true.
But I do want to ask you a question before we go.
Okay. We're not done. Before we move on to the next thing.
Yeah, before we go to the next thing, I do want to ask this.
Ask me.
So it popped in my mind when Vegemite talked about CS:GO. So we call it gambling because we're spending real money on virtual items in a box that's random.
Right.
If we didn't spend real money, and it was still a chance item on inside of a box, if we didn't spend real money, would it still be gambling?
No.
Even if we use like in-game currency.
Right, no, I don't think so.
So the only thing that makes it gambling in the eyes of yourself, in your opinion, and probably even for the others, is the fact that we spend real money on an item to get a virtual item.
Right.
So how do we fix it?
Okay, so this is my opinion on how to fix it. It's not as lucrative, okay? Obviously, it's not going to be as lucrative as the randomness. But I am a hard contender, okay, on like, okay, I'm just going to think of a random MMO. Let's start Star Wars: The Old Republic. Let's just use that in this example. I know. Okay, we can use DCO if you want. It doesn't. Okay. So Star Wars: The Old Republic has these packs you buy with the credits and whatnot, which of course you can earn if you're a subscriber. That's how they all do it. And in these packs are random items. So they also sell items on the store you can buy anyway. And then in these packs are items. So if those things are laid out for you and are like, you can spend this much on this and this much on this and this much on this, you know what you're buying, you know exactly what you're getting. I don't even care if it's cosmetic or like not. That's just my opinion. I know not all of you would agree with that, but it's just my opinion on that. It's like I'm spending $5 and I'm getting this. I know what I'm purchasing and I've got it. As compared to I'm paying $5. I know it's in this pack. Let's roll. I hope I get it. I didn't get it. I'm spending another $5. Let's roll this pack. Let's hope I get it. And so now I'm like full of shit that I don't care about. And I've spent $50 when I finally get it on this one item that came out of a $5 pack. When really, sell it to me for $10, instead of the $5 pack, I'd be done with it. Paid DLC. It's a deal. Don't have it take away from like your main experience in the game, but maybe I'm just thinking of because that's like the way I've always done it. Like with Mass Effect, I think those games came out and you could buy extra stuff for them. I would do it. I'd get them. I wouldn't feel bad about it because there's stuff that I would skip. Like if they were like there were like outfit packs. They're outfit packs. And I was like, oh, those look lame. I'm not buying those. Move on. Oh, here's a weapons pack. I like those weapons. I'll buy this instead. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't like the randomness of it all. I don't like having to constantly buy and buy and buy, hoping to get something I want.
Very true. Very true.
I'd rather just pick out what I wanted.
Yeah, and to venture my answer is, what if you convert real money to in-game, then the loot box is not gambling? Technically, even in Star Wars: The Old Republic and even in DCUO, both companies do that in the form of paying real money for their marketplace currency, Daybreak Games, Daybreak Cash, Marketplace Cash, or Cartel Coins, and use that money to actually buy an item. Buy basically the keys in DCUO. I use my real money to buy the Marketplace Cash, use the Marketplace Cash to buy the keys, use the keys to open up the time capsules. That's in that form, in that line, that's still classified because you're still spending real money. That's it. You're spending real money and you're still gambling. It's a longer line. There's a lot of things you have to really notch to get there, but it's still technically gambling. But if you're getting the loot box, this RNG box, and you're just playing the game, then it's not gambling.
That's right.
But
let's see.
Yeah.
Vegemite said, also tell Trex I've only seen 7 Deadly Sins, and that shall be the end of my anime days. They tell me I should watch it. I haven't really seen any anime besides like the first couple of seasons of Dragon Ball Z.
You still need to watch Arwen's list first before you.
Yeah, Arwen put together a fucking PowerPoint for me, and I might set up something in the stream for that. I found a link. I don't know. I'll talk about it later, but I think we might be able to watch it together. But I'll talk about that later. Raphael said, I almost wonder if stores like GameStop could be blamed for this if traced back with, but if this hadn't, it is a slippery slope. But at the end of the day, just because they sell the current, they're selling the currency for whatever company. Like, I don't think it back to like the physical retail stores. I think it would be straight up like what's in the actual game.
What it really comes back to, and we've said it multiple times, and it's Ras manifesto on it. It's my manifesto as well. Is it comes back to the trading cards.
Yeah, I mean, no, I agree with that all the time. Like, you buy a pack of Magic cards, you do the same thing. And any person that has played Magic for more than a fucking week, anyone that's played Magic for more than a week will tell you, do not buy the packs. They'll tell you buying packs is a colossal waste of money. They will tell you to figure out what deck you want, go into your local game store, and buy the singles. I've never known a veteran Magic player that hasn't said that. But again, that doesn't count like for like pre-releases and stuff, because you're obviously going to get the packs and you're playing pre-release. But like when a set is out, don't buy a box figure out what you want out of the box, what deck you want to build, and check your local game store. Go buy them online. But check your local game store first, okay? Before you buy them online from a website. I'm just saying. And build your deck that way. Any veteran Magic player will tell you that. I will tell you that. I have Showtime dump them all on me. I have like thousands of Magic cards in a closet right over there because Showtime was like, fucking, I'm done with this game. And like, because to be fair, he kept getting wrecked by little kids and they kept making fun of him. I can understand why he stopped, but I have so many Magic cards, and it's just like they're all worthless. I don't want to say they're all worthless. They're all worth a little bit, I guess. Like, there was no point in buying all those packs. There's no point in buying a gift box. There's no point in buying a fat pack, maybe to get the dice and the lands and the stuff from the set because they come in those lands pack. If you play Magic, you know what I'm talking about. But
well,
you never buy the
talking
packs.
about. You're also talking about a card game that is also geared not to children. It is a trading card game, but kids are not playing that. Kids are in the Pokemon.
Yeah, they are playing the Pokemon, the Pokemon. But you're right. Like it's geared the same. That's done the same way, and that it was our first loot boxes, right, with the damn Pokemon card. Trex and I grew up with like the first sets.
I was a gym leader.
Oh my god. So I don't disagree with that at all. I don't. But like, and kids can hand them money and buy them. To be fair, if you're a game dev, that should be your biggest excuse when you're standing up against the government. It's like in retail, you can do this. So why can't we do this virtually? I'm just saying. Like,
yeah, until we actually, as much as we're looking at the video games with their loot boxes because of how fast paced and how pretty they are, they're only the problem that has grown from the trading card companies. Now, I'm not one of the trading card companies getting into trouble either, but at the same time, I know my beginnings. I know where this problem came from. I was there opening my Pokemon packs. I bought a full Pokemon box. I'm like, oh, that's right. 24 boosters in this bad boy. Come on, fellas. Let's see what we get. Everybody open a pack. Everybody. That's all my cards. They're all my cards. Everybody open a pack, though. Help me out.
I remember one of the first packs I ever opened of Magic, and this was really fucked me for the first few months I played. I opened and got it was like a ludicrous, it was like a $60. Oh no, I think it was more than that. I think it was like $100 land card. It was an expedition land card. And I didn't even think anything of it. I was like, I didn't even know what it was because I was so new to the game. I was like, oh, cool, a land card. And then my buddy, Ben came over and was like, bruh, like, yo, you know how much this card is worth? Why is it not sleeved? And he got really mad it wasn't sleeved. And so I went and took it, and I was like, I sold it at the store, and I was like, let me get some more of them packs. Taking my heroin shot. Like, I don't even know if you do heroin with a needle. I'm just guessing. But anyway, my point is I took the drug, man. In my first couple of months, I was buying packs left and right.
That's right.
Well,
now, I think it's about time we slowly move.
Yeah, you're right. Sorry, I'll just say this. Now when I play, the only time I get packs is when I go to pre-releases. But anyway, go ahead. Sorry.
We could also, of course, talk about loot boxes all day long.
All day. Before we move on to the next thing, I just want to say Vegemite has constantly been saying in chat, where's the Dead by Daylight news? To be fair, I looked, and the Dead by Daylight news is that the expansion for Stranger Things launched today, but I can't find a review of it anywhere. I literally, while Trex was ranting, I tried to find one. And there were a couple of YouTube videos, but there was no like written articles or text on a review on it yet.
Yeah.
So we talked about it when it was announced. So that'll probably be next week when it comes up.
Yeah. So
Sorry, go ahead.
yeah, Stranger Things. The guy with the good hair, the best dad, the best mom in the world,
That's
and the girl that dumped him because he was a jackass. They're in the game. Cool.
She made a mistake.
He really is the best mom in the world, though. God, Steve is great.
I love Steve. And when we're watching season 3, I was like, Heather, remember we were like, this guy's such a douchebag in season 1, and now we're like, this is the best character in the whole game or whole movie, show, whatever the fuck.
The whole Netflix.
That's right. All the best character in all of Netflix.
So, come over here from Kotaku, written by Nathan Grayson. Twitch's latest crackdowns on sexual content are leaving streamers baffled. By the way, none of this that we are about to talk about includes any ASMR streamer. Not a fucking one.
Okay? I have to ask, before we move on, what is your hatred towards ASMR Twitch streamers?
I find them, and I'm trying to, dude, it's basically softcore porn to me. It's exactly, it's all it is. It serves
ASMR?
They're true. I'm only going by like 3 people I have seen. 3 people.
One of them was Amaranth, and her whole fucking stream is softcore porn.
That's basically it. I mean, you know what? I don't see the fascination of it whatsoever, and it's probably me just being. It probably is me being a prude.
Carlin.
It definitely probably is, but I mean, I have no problem with a female streamer. I have no problem with them whatsoever, but why I dislike wholeheartedly, and that I have other female friends that are streamers, and they struggle for views. They absolutely struggle for views, and they're good streamers. Some of them are of course climbing up the ranks, and they're doing great. But then you have people, and and true, people make fun of us because, like, why are you watching someone play a video game? Because it's like, oh, well, that's entertainment. It's like, why is someone watching someone play with a styrofoam glass and making weird noises on a microphone? Well, people enjoy it, and you know what? I'm absolutely not judging anyone who is actually watching this and enjoying it. They're getting some kind of pleasure from it, and that's their pleasure. That's it.
Sorry. Oh my gosh. Carlin said Trex getting annoyed is pretty good.
Well, for me, it's like we're not just sitting here playing video games. We are, and they're entertainers as well. And we're entertainers too. And it's already a struggle to say, yeah, we're streamers playing a video game. It's already enough of a stigma for female streamers who are even just playing video games, enjoying themselves, having fun, and already being labeled as Twitch thoughts and basically Patreon whores or whatever.
It's hard. You generally don't say those words. Okay, so here's my opinion. Okay, listen, and everybody's gonna press X to doubt. Stop it, Vegemite. Okay, so. And Vegemite, you have to promise not to think less of the B, okay? You can't think less of Stevie B, okay? And I don't watch it on Twitch, but I have been known
on Mixer
to watch a good ASMR YouTube video from a classy lady, okay? There's a classy lady. She doesn't have her boobies out or anything. She's very classy. And there's only one type of ASMR that I like to listen to, and it's the microphone setup with the 2 ears.
That's everyone.
Right. No, sometimes they have the 2 mics. I don't know. I like the scratching on the mic and the rubbing of the ears. If they're doing that, I enjoy that. It gives me that relaxing feeling that they talk about. Okay. So Vegemite, don't judge me, okay? Because I saw the way you was shitting on ASMR stuff. But I mean, I don't dislike it. For you to talk about ASMR streamers taking away from girls that actually play games, the same thing can be said for just like girl. You know what I'm saying. The same thing can be said for a TT not just an ASMR one, like anybody, like that streams that way. So I
It's
don't know.
probably me just seeing that the ASMR channel itself, even some of the real life channel has really found that they can skate on that line of the Twitch guidelines and get away with the murder. They can that's probably where I've been at this moment, because I don't go out, I don't do the in real life, and that's me. I don't, of course, don't really go. I don't go outside my sphere of gaming. I stick with my games and everything. 'Cause that's what I came to Twitch for, was games. If I came for anything else, I would have just went over to YouTube. But Twitch turning itself into this really social media platform for games, and plus adding in the I like the art streams. I like the art streams. I found many of great artists who do great emotes. Absolutely love it. The music channels. As much as I don't like dubstep, there's a lot of dubstep. Like, those guys are doing some pretty good stuff. They are what I call producing content. I don't see ASMR streamers as producing content. I see them really just doing weird shit.
Well, I mean, it's weird shit to you, and I'm not a hardcore defender.
Absolutely.
I'm not a hardcore defender of ASMR streamers. The all ASMR streamers go away tomorrow, it wouldn't affect Stevie B. Okay, I just want to say that. I don't want anybody to think that's what I'm doing here. But I also feel that, like, we'll use the Arillis and our channel for a prime example. I don't think that, and this is just my opinion, I don't think that the same kind of person that would come watch Arillis play Borderlands or Dead by Daylight, shout out Vegemite, is the same kind of person that would watch Amaranth. I feel like or Alinity or something like that. I feel like if those people went away, then those people just wouldn't come on Twitch. Like, they'd find something else to watch. And you know how I feel about stuff like this. Like,
yeah.
I keep my opinion pretty soft on Twitch, but like, I just think that those are two different demographics, and that kind of thing, that those people that watch those streams are only on Twitch for those kind of streams. You know, like, that's it. They're just here for that, and then they wouldn't be here for any other reason. I think that maybe it takes it away a little bit, but I think that if they all went away, there wouldn't be this, like, gigantic influx of people playing, like, you know, fucking PUBG. You know, like, it just wouldn't happen.
I just feel that the atmosphere that we, even with us, like, we take away the sexism and all that stuff, it just breeds it kind of more, especially with how everything's presented.
Do you think it gives Twitch a bad name? Is that the issue you're having?
I think not ASMR specifically. I think the ruling that has been happening recently, which again is what we stemmed off last week, is what is hurting Twitch at the moment, and which is exactly where this article comes in. So earlier this week, Twitch suspended a streamer named Kyuko for wearing a cosplay of Street Fighter heroine Chun-Li on stream.
Right, now this is a problem. Okay, I didn't interrupt you. I'm sorry.
No.
This definitely a problem. Okay, this really bothered me.
So as much as I have my issues with exactly what happened last week and all the other people skimming across that line of basically here's the line for the Twitch guidelines, and everyone's literally crossing it, and they get in trouble, and it's a barely in trouble. And then you have people on the other side that are following your rules as set forth by the guidelines, as weird as they are, like Kyuko, deeming her outfit sexually suggestive. This took Kyuko and many others by surprise, given that the outfit was not overly risque. But this was not an isolated incident. In the past few days, Twitch has been cracking down on so-called sexually suggestive content more aggressively than usual, and picking some questionable targets for a crusade. Before we continue, let's actually see what she was wearing. That's what she was wearing on stream.
Oh, I'm on a delay. I'm on a delay, you guys. Hold on. Oh, that's what she was wearing. No, it's a Chun-Li outfit, and you could see she had some thighs showing. Right. How long is her band? I was trying to find that, but I couldn't see.
Let's see. In addition to several other ones, okay, actually, I guess it doesn't say. I thought it did. But continuing on, several mobile streamers have received suspensions or warnings from Twitch about sexually suggestive content in the past few days. Last week, in real life streamer Bridget DeVoe was given a 3-day suspension for sharing or engaging in sexually suggestive content or activities. Further along in the article, it actually explains what Bridget did. She was actually having a conversation about sex. She's a very open streamer, as I'm going by the article. She's a very
me and Ari are fucked. That's half our damn stream.
Oh, it's further in the article. They actually mentioned the band. Okay, I'll see if I can find it. But yeah, so Bridget was having a conversation. That's what happened. She was having a conversation and she got banned for it. But Twitch didn't elaborate any further. Over the weekend, the Overwatch streamer Faria got hit with a warning and a 90-day probationary period after wearing a sports bra and baggy shorts at the gym. Okay, so also over the weekend, art streamer Sari. Actually, let's go and look at Faria real fast. So that's Bridget.
Oh
that's just a picture. That's the image of Bridget.
I'm on a delay.
I know. Okay, I guess I know it was a picture up top. That's right. I actually went to the Twitter link. This was what she was wearing. So she was wearing a sports bra and gym clothes. I'm guessing she was like doing an actual like gym time stream.
Wait. This is out of control, man. Because I'm the first one to call out thottery, okay? And I'll just say that. I really am. Okay. And that's not what this is. Okay. Not even a little bit. Man, this girl is just trying to stream from the gym. Okay. No. This is ridiculous. This actually pisses me off. I didn't get this far in this article. This actually makes me pretty mad. How is Amaranth gonna show her cooter lips and get banned for 24 hours? And this poor young lady is banned for what you said? Or she got a 90-day
She got a 90-day probationary period, and she even posted
it. Shut up, dude! Oh my god, I'm literally hot right now.
This is where it says right here. You recently reported for breaking the Twitch terms of service and community guidelines. See below, underwear or lingerie, and posted the VOD URL. Treat this email as a warning. A probational period will stand for the next 90 days. During this time, you'll no longer be eligible to take part in promotional opportunities or use the self-service emote tool.
Wait, so like now you're fucking with her money? Like, oh my! I gotta take my headphones off and walk out of the fucking room. Vegemite said r/nice guys. Stop. That's fucked up, dude. No, hold on a minute. No, I go there. That's that. Vegemite A triggered me even more. Like what? Let me calm down real quick.
So yeah, okay. So thanks, Raph and Arwen. QCO got a 3-day ban. It says in the rest of the article it was a 3-day ban. So yeah, sports bra over the weekend. The art streamer Sarui found herself on the wrong side of a warning for drawing nudes, despite the fact that her characters, while hentai inspired and scantily clad,
wait, is this that one I sent you a picture with on Facebook?
I don't know.
That one time? That clip?
Hentai artist slammed. This coming over here from Dex Soroto. I actually liked him a lot. September 15th broadcast, hentai artist and streamer revealed to her audience that she had been officially warned by Twitch over the content of her drawings. I'm honestly.
Is that her in the top left?
Yeah, that's her.
Okay, no, it's.
And it says, "Oh, look, an anime body pillow. Look at there." Let's actually.
We still have.
Like these are suggestive poses, right? The streamer said as she pointed towards her own art. We agree with that, right? Why can't I draw waifus like this when they're fucking Twitch girls that can do it? Just saying, I
Alan
can't.
wants
I
to
can't
know
actually
where
pull
the-
up the
where
channel
the-
because I'm guessing it was actually my band or something because the video's not loading. But anyways,
that
yeah, yeah. And then lastly, and most strangely, the weekend also saw Twitch taking aim at a SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom streamer named Shift. His emote
this is
of
out of
SpongeBob
control.
ripping his pants. We all know SpongeBob. We all saw the ripping the pants. We know this. It's a classic from the show.
Bro, this is petty. Okay, this is petty. It's like
It's definitely a good joke, and this too was sexual in Twitch's eyes, and the emote was disallowed. Let me show you the emote, folks.
this is petty.
This is the emote. It says fucking rip.
Like,
You can't that is comedy gold.
bro, that Aaron, that's dirty. Aaron said he ripped his undies though, revealing his sponge hole. Benjamin wants to know when will the Trex body pillows be be in the store?
When I guess when Streamlabs allows that to body pillows like that to be in the merch store.
Bro, I can't. This is
oh my god, one of my favorite streamers and content creators. This is coming from Any Munition. Honestly, Twitch is just the most exhausting thing to try to understand. Rainbow Six, Overwatch, and Minecraft streamer Ammunition said on Twitter, you can't draw 2D breasts on stream, but you can literally get naked and put paint on your actual breasts, and that's fine.
Yes.
For the record,
I was just thinking that.
For the record, I don't have a problem with either, but it just makes no sense. It just feels like you can get away with anything if you make Twitch enough money, and I hate it. Even as someone who probably falls in that category, I don't have a solution, and I'm just annoyed with the way Twitch is handling everything in the past few days. That's. I know I've gone definitely specific, targeting this one group of streamers, but that's exactly how I feel.
That's true.
If you're making Twitch money, you can get away with anything. And
the less money you make Twitch, the longer you're fucking banned. Okay, I'm just saying that's how that goes. Oh man,
and again, a lot of this stuff is also coming from those who are treating these. And let's also understand. I don't know if Shift was a woman or a guy, but in this article, it's women. I'm pretty sure there's men getting faced with this too. But most importantly, it's again another attack on female streamers, calling them Twitch thoughts and all that others and all those other derogatory words. And so it really comes down to: are they really breaking this TOS, or is it really just the haters, especially in the Overwatch and any other esports type community, really attacking these female players because they're that damn good and they hate it and they're just flaming and attacking them for no reason whatsoever?
Let's say this. Shane Jones got it right. It's easy. Be Doc, film in bathroom, make money.
Shit.
Oh, accurate. It's okay because he told his cameraman to wait outside, and that made it all okay. So
apparently and no one else heard this.
That's right. Yeah.
But
Shane Jones.
And for the last bit of this article, as for Rhea, she may not feel like her probationary period is warranted, but she's at least trying to take it in stride. I've ordered several turtlenecks, ski masks, and bodysuits, she said. I've pulled off some tech tricks, and for the rest of my 90-day probation, I will cover up my face with a ridiculous amount. Partially in protest, but mostly in good humor. I'm going to make the most out of whatever they throw at me. They can't ban me for showing my body if I've ascended and turned into a holographic AI head.
Could you imagine if this happened to us while Ari was streaming?
Bro,
the amount of fucking sass that she would throw up every stream would be just absolutely ludicrous. I would love every second of it.
We wouldn't hear from her for 12 hours. And that's because she will already be on the plane, so furious she can't make words, to fly to California to go to the Twitch headquarters. And the only message we're going to get is right before the cops come and arrest her. It's like, hey guys, in Cali, having fun, fuck Twitch. And then it's like, and then like handcuffs emojis. That's it. That's all we're going to hear from her.
And then when she goes live again, she'll be in a full bodysuit. Like, how's this?
And we I want to go back to the to all the article and everything that we talked about weeks ago, coming about Mixer and their clothing rules. As stringent, as really critical as those closings were, and really everyone really talking negative about it, especially coming from the female streamers. We still, as Ari, I think even Ari said, we have to take fact that at least they fucking wrote it down. They at least know exactly what they don't want to be shown on camera. Twitch, on the other hand, you make them money, they don't give a fuck.
They don't.
And it's really, and even when I was talking about it last week, it's and honestly in the recent streams of mine, it's really just a loss of faith in the company. One of my newest friends that I met this year, she actually left Twitch and went to Mixer and DLive. And it's really because of her branding and how she's conducting herself. She wanted to make sure to split it between the company that she's trying to run and her personal stream. She wanted to separate that. And I think her time on Twitch, because she was doing both, she noticed, and probably even how the Twitch culture is right now, she probably saw it and made a smart move of splitting the two brands in two and going in that direction. And I've been really wanting to ask her, why didn't you just leave one of those for Twitch? And seeing an article like this today, seeing what happened last week, you know what? Leaving Twitch, I completely understand and respect it. I do. I don't even want to ask her for the reason, because also I want to keep her privacy as well. But it's like, you know what? That's cool. Thank you, Epic Games, for the update. Oh, Ari in chat. Sure do. I probably start a class action discrimination. Let the sass free. Like Aurelia's shirts are beyond see-through. We see the background and stuff. That's beyond Twitch TOS. What's the lesson then? Get good Trex, make those money? Yeah, apparently. I'm gonna go ahead and start wearing deep V's. I'm gonna start wearing some deep V shirts, and you know, we're gonna make it happen.
Aaron said Sassy B. All right, so Ari would come to us and be like, I need the names of all the streamers who have been affected by this. And she would band them all together and make one big long, everybody goes live at the exact same time. In like the most ridiculous outfits all at once.
That sounds good.
I know. Trex, where can I buy Trex pads? Oh shit. Okay. We're not letting that go.
Look, I'm going to put my face on a lot of things, but
Ari said that spoke to my soul. Girl, you know I got you. You know I know how you roll.
The day Trex shows up looking like Richard Simmons, I'm out. Well, prepare to be in, buddy.
Oh,
Let's
boy.
do it. We're gonna stream it and play some games.
Oh boy. That wasn't an act, y'all. That's how he acts outside of the stream. I just want you guys to know that. He just turned off Trex.
It's like, I don't know what you're talking about.
And he pulled out Michael.
Whoa, I'm so glad that show is over with. God, it was so good.
Hey, Eric Koala, what's up? We're just talking video games.
The next article coming from Tokaku again, from Gita Jackson. I like that. It's probably Gita, but I'm just going with Gita. Borderlands 3 developers fix a nasty bug that erased people's save files, although it's too late for them. Can we get a press F for Persona style, please?
Why? Oh, yeah, he died. First off, thank you. Thank you, Aaron, for the gift sub. Sub hype for Carlin Carter. Thank you. For TT, sub hype. Thank you, guys. Love you guys.
Huh, where is that sub
Always
hype command?
appreciate the support. I know.
Rip.
Love you guys. Thank you so much. I gotta give him kisses.
So, apparently some Borderlands 3 players have reported issues with crashing, leading to corrupt file
This
saves.
this has happened to one of our community members. F for Persona. I don't know. I don't think Persona's in the chat right now, but
He's not, but it's in well
he's
wishes.
probably trying to catch up back from where he fucking was.
More concerningly, in some wonkiness with cloud saves preventing players from loading up an older, non-corrupted save file. Publisher 2K Games says they have a fix. They have a fix for it. What I love about this article, and also I feel for it, is Kotaku's own Paul Tamayo fell victim to the unfortunate combination of issues that has led to some of the Borderlands 3 players losing their save files. It's caused a cocktail of game crashes and a specific bug in the game's cloud save system. Paul ended up losing 11 hours of gameplay. Fucking rip.
Right,
Press
man.
F for Paul. Ooh, and he shows some screenshots of it. So the spokesman from representative from 2K, we understand just how frustrating the situation is for those who have been affected. So we're working with our partners at Epic to monitor the situation and ensure the issue gets fully resolved. We're listening closely to our community and players, and we'll continue to do all we can to ensure the best player experience. The representative added that cloud save issues appear to be affecting PC players in particular. Fuck you, console players. And that the team has implemented a hotfix to address the pop-up window that will ask players if they want to sync their cloud save or not. For players who have already lost progress, the course of action is less clear. Losing progress on a game is always frustrating, but at least in Borderlands, there's always more loot. Let me share this real fast, because I think it was because when I first started playing it, I played that this past Sunday, and I turned it on. And not really knowing if there was gonna be like an intro video before I actually got in. So I'm like, oh shit, let me go ahead and close it real fast. And then when I'm about to start, I turn it back on and it gave me the message. Something seems to be a little corrupted here. Do you want to grab the file from the save, or do you want to get the one from that's on your hard drive?
Whoa.
Like, let me go ahead and just click the save cloud then. I'll be cool with that. So I think I got that message that they're talking about, but I didn't actually like save anything, because it was like it turned on like, ooh, let me alt F4. So it was like really quick. But I will say that I haven't seen it yet, and hopefully, praying to all those out there on PC, hopefully the hotfix actually did work and you guys didn't lose anything. And again, press FF for Paul and Persona style.
When this news broke, everybody that is boycotting the release until it comes on Steam. If you listen closely, when this news broke, you could hear them all collectively going. That's right. Skeletor laughed at everybody. It's fucked up though, man. Ugh, I feel bad for Persona, man.
I do too. Apparently, it really is. Tomorrow's stream will be in a sports bra with a TOS print out, or with a TOS print out, and don't discriminate sign. Really,
like,
is now in her soapbox.
Oh boy. Oh yeah, she tried to. She said you guys are in a video chat. I think she's gonna come in and chat about it. Yeah, we're in a call on Discord, not the normal voice chat, so we could do the video. Sorry. We love you though.
She's 5 seconds away on telling us to add her in.
I know. How would that fuck up your setup?
It will fuck up yours.
I don't really care that much. If she wanted to join, let us know if you want to join the call. All right.
So
Eric called said Persona was so sweet. Yeah, he's a great guy. He was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So I don't know. All right, so I try to end all these for the last article to be kind of a joke.
Oh, we have one more article.
Yeah, no, that's instead of a joke article, we went with this time because it's a bit of a joke.
We have one more joke article.
I didn't put anything else in there.
I did.
There's nothing here.
I know. It's a surprise.
Oh, okay. I don't know. All right, there we go. Okay.
You shared it with me last night.
Oh, well, really?
Yep. Because there's an official article now.
Okay.
Coming from Kotaku, ladies and gentlemen, Ash Ketchum has finally won a Pokemon League 20 years later. Hands up.
What? What?
Cannot believe it. Don't stop chasing your dreams, folks. Don't stop chasing your dreams. And apparently, listen to the original voice actor of Ash Ketchum congratulate him on a long-awaited Pokemon League.
We met her. We met her.
We fucking did. She was just the best. Let's see if it loads up and finds it. You actually gave me like a different link to it.
Me?
Yep, Veronica Taylor, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna actually make sure. Listen to this.
Hey, Ash. It's your younger, but still the same age self, Ash Ketchum. Congratulations on winning the Pokemon League. I want to say I always knew you could do it, but really? I didn't. I only knew that to achieve your goals, you had to train hard. And that is true. But along the way, I found out the importance of constantly learning and challenging yourself and being open to new experiences. That by helping others, you help yourself. And mostly, it's not winning that counts, but how you play the game. But man, it sure feels good to win. Congratulations, and keep up the good work. Oh, I gotta go. Mom's making dinner with Mr. Mime. Catch you later.
She gonna get that mime dick. Are you, did she call you?
I'm finding people.
She
Okay,
called
you're unmuted.
you.
Yes, she
Is your
did.
refrigerator running?
It's my. Is that's all you called to say? Is asked if my refrigerator was running?
You better make sure to shoot it.
Is it?
Yes, it's running.
Better go catch it. I gotta go. Bye.
Oh my god.
So Veronica Taylor, the original voice actor of Ash Ketchum, congratulated the new Ash Ketchum for winning the Pokemon League. It took 20 years, folks. 20 years. In my opinion, 20 years in bad animation. Look at him. He's the same age, but we know he's aged.
He's got a mustache now.
Those are his... That's not a mustache. Those represent his cheeks. Or
It looks like a mustache.
it's not a mustache. It's supposed to represent like underneath the eye. Like, well, think of it like dimples. It's fucking dimples.
Oh.
It's weird. It's just go with it. Look, I mean, that's how the original was drawn. Well, no, actually, no. What? Where the hell are those coming from? Are those a mustache? Is he in puberty?
It looks like a mustache to me. I don't know anything about that weeb shit y'all do, but like, I'm just saying, like, it looks like a mustache.
Weep shit.
I'm just saying.
Hold on, Raph. I don't actually have it in front of me. Like, there's a. I don't want to search for the meme. I'm not gonna worry about it. But yeah, so 20 years took Ash Ketchum to be the Pokemon League champion, and I will have to say it's fucking finally, right? Like the main character.
It's his thunder freckles, or it's like blush. Okay, I accept that. I that's what they said in chat. I accept that. I accept that. I guess.
20 years later, what's the life expectancy of a Pikachu? We're asking the right questions, but at the wrong time.
It's true.
That thing has not aged at all either.
Nope.
Huh.
So this might lead to the rumor that the next Pokemon season is not going to feature Ash Ketchum.
Ooh, now that's a big rumor.
I did read that somewhere. There's a rumor that the next season of Pokemon won't have Ash Ketchum be somebody else. So Aaron said good.
So strong.
That's all caps.
Ash
sucks. Whoa. Okay.
Hey, it takes time to be a Pokemon master. The theme song didn't say it, but it was highly imposed.
Elena. Okay, so Elena started watching the show like a couple of summers ago. I don't know. It was when Obi was a baby, and I was staying home. I was working second shift, so I was staying home during the day and watching the baby because he was too young for daycare. And she started binge watching the first season of Pokemon. And even when I didn't know this as a kid, I didn't really watch the show that much as a kid, but he paired up the wrong types so many times, and I'm like, this is basic ass shit, Ash. Like, I just remember sitting there as like 29, like a 20 or no, a 31-year-old man being like, what are you fucked up for so long, bro? Like, what are you doing? What is like, he messed up the types all the time. It's like you weren't even trying.
Didn't he have Pikachu go up against Onyx?
Yes. But won for some fucking reason, I think.
I mean,
if I remember
you're resisted, but you're still going to take some damage.
So I don't know. Michelle says, "Oh, Golda Ruby, or oh, you mean the Sword and Shield anime?" Yeah, I don't know what the next anime is. I'm assuming, assuming that it's based off Sword and Shield. But I'm not 100% sure.
Because he sucks. Real question: who pays for the food? No, Alexa, off. Thank you.
That's a great question.
Do not be standing up to me right now. Today is not the day. Who pays for the food to keep Ash's 100 or so Tauruses fed? He did. God. I can't play that theme song. It's copywritten. But Lurker makes a good point. Who does pay for all those Tauruses? He cut a lot.
I mean, do they have to be fed when they're in the Pokeballs? Or they're in like a stasis?
They're out in the field.
Oh, I don't know, man. Like shit.
Professor Oak does. Yeah, he just gives it to his stepdad. Gotcha. Or, well, the second dad. We all know Mr. Mime's stepdad.
Oof.
We all know it. Don't ever trust that guy. But for our real, it's not a joke article because it's real.
It's just a fucking joke.
IGN has confirmed the accuracy of a recent Facebook video, which, I mean, it's a real video. Why do we have to? Never mind. Confirms that one of the redesigned GameStop stores could look like under the company's GameStop reboot plan. This is coming from IGN Matt Kim today, or actually a couple days ago. Sorry. It's better just to show you the fucking video.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna mute it because this guy's annoying. But this is coming out from Pryor, Oklahoma, coming from a brand new remodeled GameStop.
This is supposedly their new like gaming stores, like tabletop stores. Okay. My first. Okay, so pause it for a second. Or go back to the couch. Okay, go back. Well, I'm triggered already. Pause it. Go back to the couch.
I'm going back to the couch.
Okay. I don't know how many of you in chat, okay, have actually worked at a GameStop before, but that whole setup with all the damn kids that come through and just wreck everything, there's going to be shit in between those cushions. They're going to break the glass. They're going to touch all over the TV. That is not going to last. That's going to be good for about 2 hours when the influx of people come on and check out the new store. That is not lasting. That is ludicrous to have in a GameStop. That doesn't make any sense unless you're not having children in your store. Okay? It's just not going to work out. You may continue. I'm sorry.
No problem. So like you said, there's a couch connected to the TV that has retro. I know in the back has retro games. Do we know if the front TV up there? You know what? Let me go back. We're gonna deep dive into this fucking video because I'm going to look at this place right here. So I'm trying to look at the consoles down below because it's a HDMI TV. I want to say it might be a 3. I thought it was a 360, but you think it might be an Xbox One down there?
It's probably Xbox One. This is like a place like where it's like, oh, sit down and try a game. That's not what's gonna happen. Okay. Because if you really did work at a GameStop, okay, if you've worked at a GameStop before, you know that the most aggravating thing on the planet is when a fucking child comes in and just spends not even a child, a grown-ass annoying man or person. I'll just say that annoying person playing the console all day. You just want to rip their face off and kick them out of the store because they're not buying jack. Okay, I used to cut the power to the consoles to kick these hooligans out and then turn it back on once they left. It's absolutely ludicrous that they even think that that's going to happen. Okay, I'm so triggered. I'm sorry. Okay,
It's okay. So in this new remodeled, all right. First off, I do like the cabinets underneath for the used games. I certainly like that. Remember, all the used games are all in the back behind the counter. We moved it out. They're under lock and key. So so the associate still has to go over there and unlock it to get the game out for them. They have, of course, their layaway plan, which is just basically an iPad with the GameStop kiosk on it, so you can go onto their website to do shit. They have turned the GameStop into what it really should have been, to be honest, basically into a LAN store. All right, it's a LAN center. GameStop was against. I worked for them. They were against the LAN center, idea. They saw no profitability whatsoever. They didn't want customers to stand around and just hang out and play video games, like Stevie B said. You turn the fucking shit off and so they can leave because they're not buying anything. Now they're gonna flip it, and they're gonna bring in tabletop. There's a table back in the back for tabletop stuff. You can get some snacks. All right, get some little snacks and everything. You can hang out more. And they have CRT TVs.
What is that about?
What? Where did you get these? Why did you get these? No.
They seem uniform. Are they uniformed?
They are all uniform. I think they're all the same. I'm pretty sure GameStop went through wherever part of Texas and like, who else has CRTVs? What size?
I guess they're trying to like give it a retro feel, but that's not what it. The only reason nowadays for a gamer to have a CRT TV is if they have the light guns for like the Dreamcast or the PS2 or something. That's it. Like if I was to ever get another CRT TV, it'd be definitely just to use the Guncom 2 that I have. That's it. I don't even know what's happening here. Like this is okay. But here's the problem. Okay, I can't believe you showed this video. Like I'm it's okay. So, if any of you have frequented a gaming store, not a video. Well, I mean, I sell video games, like a tabletop gaming store, which I have. Okay, you're going there, and you're generally there for a purpose, and you're spending all day there, and you're really not spending that much money. Okay, you're buying some stuff in the store, sure, but it's a space to go to play, and generally, a game shop like that is like in a big low rent area. The shop is really big. It's got a small shopping area and then tables laid out everywhere for multiple people to play different things. There's one table back there. What are you gonna have one game going at a time? And that's it? Like the setup is ludicrous. And it's like they watched a TV show about a game shop that's like, you know, in TV shows things are like shrunk down to fit the TV space, and they're like, oh, that's how this is supposed to be set up. It's like they never actually went to a tabletop store and were like, oh, okay. It's just, oh my god, it's they got the snacks on the side that they're trying really hard. Okay, first off, I don't see any drinks. Okay, and it's cool that you got snacks, but if you're gonna be supporting the tabletop crowd, you need to have a fridge full of Pepsi products and energy drinks, okay? Because that's the fuel for the tabletop folks, okay? That's how that works. This is a ludicrous idea, okay? If this setup was different, I would be cool with it. I'd be like, but they're trying to combine what they were with what they think a tabletop game shop should be, and that is not it. Not even fucking close. I'm sorry. Coke greater than Pepsi. No, I know, but okay. I just use that as an example because I watched too much Wings of Redemption. Okay, I'm sorry, and they make Pepsi jokes all the time.
Before I get into my spiel about it as well, I will say the positivity about it. The flow of the atmosphere of it with the coloring, with the signage, I do like it. It is very less cluttered than what you see in GameStops right now.
Yeah, but
Super less
GameStop,
cluttered.
dude, GameStops aren't normally that big. Like, I agree with
That's true
you.
too. That's true too.
They are, most of them are not, don't have this kind of space.
Nope.
Oh my god, I'm sorry.
And this is I think this is in a strip mall. This is also inside of a strip mall, so they're definitely going to have much bigger space. How will this work in like our the Wall and Broad River has the space to do this. They have a space, but every other place does not. The also crucial, and again, I do like the flow. I like how it's designed, but this is really just a test place. This is a location that got the remodel to be one of the test, to be how is it going to work? What are the kinks that we need to fix? By the way, it is definitely the drinks. But that tabletop location, I don't think that these folks are here to promote people to be hanging out in the store. It has that atmosphere. It has that look by playing the retro games, which, by the way, they went retro, not actually brand new titles. And I'm making that assumption because I can't see the consoles in the very front where that big, nice LED is. But I'm highly thinking that because of how licensing is with newer games now on the PlayStation, on the Xbox, on the Nintendo, they can't really have that system being showing games that they can pop in and out. It's like, hey, you want to play that new Mortal Kombat? Check it out. Here you go. Well, first off, you can't do that because it's a mature title. So you can't play a mature rated game inside your store because you have children in it. You can't play brand new titles without a license coming from those actual people. I know this because I researched LAN centers because I've wanted to open one for the past 10 years. I've done my research. GameStop doing this is also very corporate. If you're going to play this game, then you're going to need to have a license, or you need to have the okay from this lawyer and that lawyer, and it trickles down to like, okay, now you can do it. Instead of it being homegrown, mom and pop, uncle or dude, just like, hey, I just want to play video games, give you guys a place to play games, have fun, go for it, $5 an hour, have fun. And that's another thing. Are these GameStops with the retro area back there? Are they actually going to charge?
Yes, it's a fucking GameStop, dude. There's no way that you're not paying to play those fucking things, dude. Are you serious? There's no way, bro. Like, there's gonna be some kind of no. It's not just like come hang out and play the games. No, fuck no, it's not. Oh my god. Rad Prime said, "Are we going to ignore the two TVs in the middle of the store set up to look like a jumbotron for esports?" Oh boy.
Like, I wasn't gonna say anything.
I don't.
I like I said, I like how the wall looks, and I do. When I first walked into it, before I got into my cynical mode, I'm like, wow. First off, it's a very clean store because it just came off of the remodel. So yeah, it hasn't had the foot traffic coming in to ruin everything, and you don't have enough time in your actual busy day to organize your games properly. So you have to wait till the next day and leave it for the next guy, and they're going to be bitching about it. It's like, well, I'm not doing that shit. And then stacks of used games. It's very neat and orderly.
I was okay with this at first, and then I remembered how a GameStop actually works. Okay, I remember so like you're behind the tabletop, right there. They show behind the cash wrap. Just imagine like a line to the door. These shirts are everywhere, like because some punk ass kid starts going through the shirts. Like it's oh my god, I'm sorry. It's never. You know what? I hope it works out for them. I got a lot of friends over at GameStop. I don't want the company to fail. I know a lot of people do, but I 100% do not. I got a lot of close friends that their livelihoods depend on GameStop survival, and I hope they survive. But this is not looking good.
Coming from the article, IGN sources say that a test store in Oklahoma, the same state which the video is from, a second source familiar with GameStop's future review plan said that not all stores will like the one in the video. Some stores redesigned to focus more on esports, retro games, as shown here, or a more traditional design similar to existing stores. Other features like wall-mounted tablet are more universal features that corporate will implement across stores. They did this remodel, but this is also after news that they've laid off, as it said here, GameStop confirmed that it had laid off over 120 employees, including editorial members from GameStop's Game Informer. It recently confirmed during the earnings call that it could close up to 200 underperforming stores worldwide.
Dude, they're closing way more than that. They said they're going to close 200 stores before the end of the quarter, with some more to follow.
Yep.
I have a strong reason to believe that's going to be many, many more stores. All a little more than half of the total amount of stores that are in existence.
And this news follows a 14.3% sales decrease year over year and a net loss of over $400 million in quarter two.
Hold on a minute. Listen to that. Okay. Repeat what you just said.
The news follows a... Wait, do I need to do it from voice? Like how do,
no,
how
just
do you
from
want
a net loss. A net loss.
Yeah, but how do I need to say it, though? I mean, do you...
Say it like an announcer.
And a net loss of over $400 million in quarter two.
Quarter two, bro. That's not a $400 million loss for a year. That's $400 million in 3 months.
Just close up shop. I hate to say it, and because again, we have friends that work for the company, but fuck, what? How are you gonna bounce back? How? That and GameStop CFO Jim Bell has predicted that this trend of loss will continue for the next several quarters until the next generation of consoles is released. That is not good enough,
dude. That's what look on that sales call. That's what they blamed it on. They said we're at the end of a console life cycle. When the next console life cycle begins, everything will be fine. That's pretty much what they said.
No, absolutely
and I'm like,
not.
This is I know we're getting to this topic today. I'm fucking heated. I've been heated a lot during this whole fucking thing.
Welcome.
Aaron asked a question earlier about the setup. What if it's to play your bot games or to test play for the that's a good thought, Aaron, but I highly doubt it. I mean,
they don't have the staff.
Yeah, I don't.
GameStop has a staff to allow a game associate to show off a game. At the same time, you cannot show off every game. Those games will basically just hook up a Nintendo Switch, and everything, as long as it's not Bayonetta, you'll be fine.
That's right. Aaron said, all I can say is the works for an upscale neighborhood. That's about it. Yeah, no, I 100% agree. Like I think about our hometown and where Trex and I live, there's very few stores where that will actually work and stay clean and things like that. I can only think of like one place, and that's kind of a smaller store. I don't know. I guess it's long enough for it to work. There's barely anywhere around town where it'll work, where it won't get absolutely decimated.
Yeah.
And like where people actually come in and spend the money to play the old console games and stuff like that. Vegemite said, question, what is the monthly follow goal? This monthly follow goal is 425. We are one follow away from the monthly follow goal. It's 425. So we need one more follow. And then we get with Ari and she finds some cool stuff to give away on a future stream. Aaron said, I think GameStop will always have a place as long as they are able to sell used games. I agree with you in a sense, but it definitely won't be at the scale that it is now. Not even a little bit. And we all know as gamers, like there's no way that everyone in chat right now, all of you play games, I think. Most of you play games. There's not one person here that can't tell me that they don't see a strong incline towards digital games purchases. Like that's where we're headed. Maybe not next generation, obviously, but like it's coming. It's going to be My prediction is that it's going to be subscription services. Like they're already almost every big company has one. Like I think the only people that don't are like Capcom and Square Enix. Like and if they think it's ludicrous enough, it's coming. Aaron said, "I hate digital games, though." I get it. I like physical as well, but more and more. I always said that I would never buy a digital game. Always, I said I'm always going to buy physical. I've bought more digital games this generation than I'd care to admit because they go on these ridiculous sales, and I don't have to get my ass out of the chair to go put the disc in the console. Like the games that I buy right now are games that I collect. Like if I generally buy physical games for ones that I want to collect, like Red Dead Redemption 2, obviously Resident Evil 2, things like that. If a game comes out, I guess the games that I buy physical are the ones that come out day one, $60, and I want to get it, I'll get it. And all my Switch games are physical, just because it's easier that way. And eventually, I'm gonna get Elena her own Switch, so that makes more sense.
Comes out Friday.
But I know. I'm getting it for Christmas. But I get what you're saying. Like I totally get what you're saying. I enjoy I've always enjoyed like having a physical collection as well. But with the move to like subscription services, it's hard to ignore that that's where we're going. Carlin said, hold on, wait. Raph said, "You're going out of business almost, so you need the money. I'll give you $2 for that game." That's right. That's what's gonna happen, dude. If anything, we're gonna be able to get some sweet ass deals on old physical games for sure. CC said, "I really prefer downloading games." A lot of people do. I mean, I don't know. Aaron said, "I want my disc." I totally get it. I prefer disc. But since I've been moved, I buy a bunch of PC games now because of this. Because we do this with you guys, and we stream and we play, and we mainly play on PC. So it's like all like Borderlands 3. I would have bought that on Xbox if this wasn't happening. If we weren't streaming like this, and this wasn't a thing that we did all the time, I would have got on Xbox. But I got it on PC because digital, because you can't get it on PC anymore. Like Destiny 2, I got on PC. You can't buy those physical anymore. I do have like 2 copies of Destiny 2 on PS4 physical, like unopened, because Best Buy was like giving them away with every game purchase. I don't know why that was the thing that happened, but it was a thing. Raph said, "Poster child for the change is 90% of the new games now are digital." I'm the poster child for that. I don't want to say that. I mean, I just Colin said, "I don't want the clutter." I got that way about comic books, to be honest with you. I started buying trade paperbacks because of the clutter of having loose comic books. Aaron said, "I don't want PS4 to close its network and I lose my digital games when I uninstall it." That's also a big deal. I mean, I understand that too. I totally get it. And that's a concern, because the Marvel Heroes game, I raged because I put like $80 into that game over the course of its lifetime, and they just shut it down. There's nothing I can do. It's fuck. I got the opportunity to play with every character for like a week because they released everything, but then it was like, so I get what you're saying. Like you're locked to the digital space. Most of my digital games that I buy on like a ridiculous discount. So, Carla, but I'm that way with the comics, so I'm a hypocrite. LOL. Well, I guess we're vice versa. CT. Aaron, I like to trade paperbacks. I like to put them on a shelf. I can't. It's over this way, not behind me, but I like to have them like organized on the shelf. Michelle says, "My dad hates digital because if you can't play it, then you can't return it. But even he admits it's all going digital now." Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's where that's just the par for the course. Aaron said, "I have to download games on my PC because my laptop doesn't have a disc thingy for some stupid reason." Aaron, because I've been like looking at computers because mine's been like crap in the bed. You won't believe how many computers don't have disk drives anymore. They just don't have them.
Nope.
Even towers. I was looking at towers, and I just assumed that it was there. And then I was like looking at it, I was like, wait a minute, this isn't there. I was like, what about movies? And I was like, most people have digital fucking movies now. Like you buy a Blu-ray. Like like 1 out of every 100 Blu-rays doesn't come with a slip for a digital copy.
Both of my computer towers that I'm rocking, they do not have an optical drive.
Yeah,
Neither have it.
I use my CD-ROM a lot because I play the emulators. I played the PSX and the PSX2, so I play a lot of the old PlayStation games that way. But so if I got a new PC without a disc drive, I would have to get an external one because I still use it a lot. Don't make me get the Joey poker card gift, Stevie B. I don't even know what that means. Oh God. CC said I have a giant long box. Giggity. Yeah, no. I ended up having to reduce my comic books by half, and I still have a shit ton. I couldn't get anything with Superman in it because I'm a fanboy. And I don't care what you think. Not you, CC, just people in general. Aaron said why. I don't know, Aaron. So he said most don't.
More space for hard drives.
Yeah, a lot of PCs nowadays don't have disk drives. Yeah, I know. That's what Aaron said. I assume my laptop had a disk drive when I was buying it and was super pissed when I couldn't find it. Exactly. That's what happened to me at work, man. I work IT, and we started ordering all these new machines, and they came in, and we would image them, and I was like, wait a minute, dude, like that. Where's the disc, bro? And like we were giving out to all these people, and they look at me like, where's the disc, bro? And I would have to send them to the external site to order, like an outside site to order an external CD-ROM because even the stuff we ordered didn't have disk drives, which is crazy. Let's see. CC said you don't want to hear my thoughts on Superman at all. Then I get it's polarizing. I know. I can understand. It's not for everybody. I get it. Rap Prime said, well. We'll neither confirm nor deny if I have over 16 short boxes and 4 long boxes of comics. I mean, Raph, we don't need to confirm nor deny that. It's facts.
We saw you at Heroes Con. We know your deal.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, we know how it works, buddy. It's fine. Okay. Do we have anything else? Because it's 12:30.
Yeah, we're done. We're done. Overdone.
We're overdone. So long show, but good show. Lots of good talks. Lots of good articles we talked about. I had a lot of fun tonight. We had a good time. Raph says, "Oh, you don't even know, bro." Oh man. Aaron said. Aaron said it's because game companies don't want us sharing games with friends.
It's also cheaper because that manufacturing is also why the games cost. The game cost went up is because production costs went up.
Especially Switch games.
Oh fuck! The goddamn packaging alone makes you want to get you triggered.
I know. Aaron said, and of course I'm Aaron. That's right. All right. So we'll be back tomorrow night, I think. Double check with Art, but we generally stream Wednesday nights. And I think we'll be back on our Borderlands bullshit. Borderlands 3 tomorrow night. Friday, we won't stream Thursday, but Friday we'll probably do a Final Fantasy 14 stream. We skipped it last week. I know there's a few of you that like really like to play with us, to play the game with us, so we're trying not to skip that again, so we can do that. So Wednesday will be Borderlands, and Friday I think it's going to be Final Fantasy 14. So we're on twitch.tv/Nerds of the Apocalypse now. Okay, that's where you can find us. Obviously, you guys know that now, but in case you didn't, I just thought that I have to go and update the Twitter and like the YouTube stuff. So
Twitter won't take it. Twitter will not take it. At the same time, it's probably best not to because you don't want a long Twitter handle.
No, I mean I have the Twitch link in Twitter.
And like a pinned tweet.
Yeah. No, in like the Twitter bio where it says like for your website, I put the Twitch link.
Make a pinned tweet too. It works out pretty well.
Yes, sir. So yeah, we're on Twitter at Nerds of the APOC. That's not going to change because Twitter won't let us. Or Facebook.
All right, it comes out. Yeah, tomorrow. Even though you're in the future, it comes out on the 19th. We gotta play together. Oh my god, but I'm not gonna be able to stream on Thursday. Oh my god, sorry.
Yeah, shameless unplug of Planet Side Arena is live tomorrow. I think I'm gonna try and stream that. Nice, that'd be fun. Maybe I'll lurk you for a little while, Arwen. Maybe I'll lurk you. Of course, for Facebook, there's the Apocalypse on Facebook. Check it out. And me personally, I'm at Stevie B 5986 on the Twitters. I'm at Stevie B 5986 everywhere. So there you go. Trex, where can we find you?
You can, of course, find me over on my social medias at Twitch This is Trex on Twitter and on Facebook.com/TrexLight. Of course, find my streams over at Twitch.tv/TrexLight. We're going to be playing DC Universe Online tomorrow on Wednesday. Thursday will be no stream, and then Friday we're going to be back onto the DCUO on PC and the Switch. Saturday and Sunday will probably be some Borderlands bullshit.
That's right. Wait, you don't stream on Thursdays either?
No, Thursday I'm going. I'm hanging out with a friend, so I'm actually.
Oh.
I was in hermit mode for the past 2 months, and one of my dearest friends sent me a message, checking on me. It's like, it snapped me out of hermit mode for a day, so I'm hanging out with her tomorrow or on Thursday.
I don't know. Oh, you said your dearest friend. I don't remember messaging you. Oh,
because I haven't known you since I was 6 years old.
Oh, that's right. Good point.
You're one of my bestest friends.
So, thank you, buddy. So Arwen and Raph, get on the stream Thursday night, man. Because we're all gonna be gone. You guys need something to watch.
Hey, that's me.
I have to shut everything off on Thursdays with Heather. I gotta okay. Last Thursday though, y'all blew up the Discord, which I forgot what was going on that night. I think all this stuff started happening at the Tokyo Game Show, and everybody was talking about it. My phone was like, blah, 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 blah. It was just like, bro. I'd also think that's when the gameplay footage for Project Resistance came out. So then I had people on Twitter like adding me like, blah, 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 and I'm like, oh my god. And Heather's like, bitch, and I'm like, I know. And I had to smile at the phone, like, you know. So it's good. It's fine. All right. So I think that's it.
I think that's it too.
All right. Thanks for coming out. We love each and every one of you. Thanks for making great discussions tonight. Thanks for the new follows. We got some new follows and some gift subs. We really appreciate all the support. You guys are amazing. Raph fixed the Nightbot. I appreciate that. I'm just kidding. Fix that. Oh damn, Raph, you fucked it up.
All right, we're out, folks. See you next Tuesday for the Game Report. But of course, follow us all over the social medias and also on the Discords to know when we go live.
When there's the apocalypse and we're out.
So, did you see this bullshit on Twitter that someone's actually trying to remake Princess Bride?
What? That's like trying to remake Back to the Future. What the? But shut up. I'm right now. Is it hashtag? Oh, it's trending. It's
number one.
Movie fans are furious at the mere suggestion that the Princess Bride. Yes, bro. Like what?
Dude, Jamie Lee Curtis tweeted.
You can't do it, bro. It's like remaking Back to the Future. Like it's a. Heather's gonna be pissed when I tell her this.
Did you read Jamie Lee Curtis?
Oh, right here.
Yep.
Oh, really? Well, I married the six-fingered man. Obviously, why we have stayed together for 35 years, and there's only one, the Princess Bride, and it's William Goldman and at Rob Reiner. Life is pain, Highness. Anyone who says differently is selling something. Yes, dude. Oh my gosh.
Hey, Sue's got disability renewed.
Congratulations. Right? We wanted that. That's what we wanted, right? Congrats.
Yes.
Congrats.
Yeah.
It's always good. They sometimes they try to fuck you with that stuff. I'm glad you got it worked out.
All right, let's leave so Raph can fix the command that you broke.
Yes, Raph.